pure Hagman. It's this sort of icy, powerful hag, which icy, powerful hag, which yeah. So pretty unpleasant. Let's do initiative, and I'll stick on some combat rules at the moment.
You've got our initiative now.
We're doing it again.
Okay.
What is the source of our light? Sorry.
Two things. One, Trust Brand, which is
That's 20.
I
get 3 goes.
Right.
And I've drawn it, and it's emitting like a bright, celestial blue light.
Going.
What's its range?
Something I'm doing later.
10 foot
buffing character.
Okay, so are these are we doing 5 foot squares? Are we?
So interestingly, it's
so
10 foot lengthways like
yeah,
this, but
you know,
5 foot widthways
easy
to
part.
emphasise that it's like a narrow thing.
Yeah, fine.
Would you
But the main
you say
bit is
paladins
10.
are buffing
Okay,
characters?
main, like,
All of my stuff's built
channel.
towards attack.
Yeah.
And then what's the other source of light?
So
These people have got some magical lanterns.
Okay.
but they do a
Letting
few
you know
things.
the cool
very
thing
well.
is this guy.
They're very tanky, and they are considered support.
Normal light, as in light from a fire torch, when we went into this system, like disappeared. Killed all flame light. Only these magical dwarven stones have penetrated. And some of us have dark vision as well, so that helps.
Yeah, that saved us a couple of times already, isn't it?
Yeah, literally every fight you've been in.
Yeah.
It's deaths.
Yeah.
So, okay, so
I believe just to note, I believe I still have one of those glowing gems that we picked up from.
That's what we've been using as well.
And you've got goggles of dark vision.
I do. But knowing that they are disadvantaged to bright light, I'll
fair.
probably be trying to wield it rather.
So yes, indeed. So Planas first. Who got anyone get above 20?
So I didn't roll for 19.
19. I got 19 as well.
You alright?
Yes. Carry on.
Okay. Have you got your modifier on now?
22.
Who got a? Have you been not putting your modifier on this whole time?
Probably not.
Who got a 15 to 20? 19. Although it's pretty cool how quickly you saw where the modifier is. You know?
I really
That would have been a
improved.
5-minute job before. up a bit out. What's that?
It's Constitution.
I'm so tough, I'm gonna go first.
No, me first.
Sheer force of will.
But then.
Hey Google, make the table light a warm white. Probably want like a gross green, don't we?
Nice.
Maybe a cold white would be better.
Oh, I just came off a cold white.
Well,
Well, these simmers are warm now. Oh, maybe a cool blue.
Okay, nice. And then who got a 10 to 15? Nobody? Alright, who got anything less than that then?
I got 9.
9, okay.
What did you get?
Nat 20, mate. Yeah, let's go.
Right, Nanny.
He's a twat, ain't he?
So that's the Dorwin.
Have you done your hero forge yet? For
Yeah, before the Battle of Cooling Quest, can you send us the STR?
Yes, yeah. Yeah. Oh, I look different, by the way, now. Did you watch
I
the
was
thing?
there when you changed to your summer form.
Yeah.
Well, I
It was
remember you
last
doing
session.
it in front of me.
No, you
You sure you didn't
I
watch it?
swear you said you
Didn't
were
watch it
like-
on the video.
No, we did it in the last session.
I swear you talked about doing it then.
I kind of kept it under wraps because I wanted it to be a bit of a surprise.
Maybe I did watch the video.
Either way, you need to go and watch the speech. It was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you.
There you go. A cool blue light.
Okay then. So, with initiative in order, I'll do fighting music. Okay, so yes, we're in the icy cavern. The witch has just cast a big old nasty.
Oh, look at the artwork. I'm sorry. I'm like they're all having a jam. Sorry.
That was wasted, Danny.
You guys are fucked.
Yes. So, Pilana, you're up first.
Yes. So I am gonna run up to this bit.
Oh, dexterity save, please.
You create an opportunity attack.
Yes.
What is it? Dex save when you move.
You've done it.
Okay. What?
Alright, fine, I've done
Super
it.
slimy.
No, you no like retconning anymore. Really.
Okay.
If you didn't know. Then.
11.
No, 11 dex save.
Also,
yeah.
you can see
spend
it.
time with her and you start to move.
Oh yeah. Okay. That's
It's
fair enough. I
it's
don't
half
think
your
I
movement
wouldn't
speed to
have
stand
done
back
that.
up.
I'm pretty close anyway, so it doesn't really
So
matter.
you were
I was-
here,
I was-
and then the...
Well, no, I was way closer, yeah.
Okay, and then... So these are each 10 feet going this way, aren't they?
Yeah.
So...
My movement speed is 50. It's 30.
Okay, so it'd take 50, you're basically 15 feet closer.
Yeah. So I'm basically there, right?
No, man.
Because I'm
that's
at the
like-
front of
No,
me,
it's
halfway
it's
through
20
that block.
foot, which means he's technically just within 5 feet.
Yeah, okay, true.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm happy with that. Okay, cool. So yeah, you go step forward, slip over, and
Yeah.
like scramble back up and make your way over.
Cool. And I'm going to attack twice.
Yep, sure.
Oh, my dice are taking fucking forever. 20 to hit,
Do you want
not.
twice that?
Yeah, if you don't mind, it
Yeah,
might
of
be
course.
easier. I'll roll these quickly while you're grabbing that. I'm guessing 9 doesn't hit, but 20 does.
Just pick the ones you want. I'll take the rest away.
I'll just keep this one.
What? Sorry, 20 and what?
And a 9, so 9 I'm
Yeah,
assuming
it
doesn't
doesn't
hit,
hit,
yeah.
yeah.
But then I'm going to use Divine Smite on my one that hits.
Yeah.
So hang on. Do-do-do-do. 4
That's a really dumb question. Concentration spell when you're maintaining from characters.
When you take, if you take save,
If you take damage,
if you take damage, well, you've got to make a save.
do you?
Yeah. When you concentrate on the spell.
What save?
Constitution save, and then it's either 10 or half of the damage. Something like that. Okay. Well.
Okay.
19 points of damage.
Awesome. So you're doing Divine Smite. Do you want to describe a bit about what's going on here?
Yeah, sure. So, yeah, so basically, as I attack with my sword, just as I'm kind of pulling it up in the air, right as I'm about to bring it down to slice through this hag, you see it kind of just erupts with this like pure white light, and yeah, that's what deals the extra radiant damage.
Lovely.
And in this room, it's 10 feet as a square, is it?
It's 10 feet this way, and then
Even in this room?
I think you said in this room is 10 by 10.
yeah.
Okay.
And so for this block, it's 10 by 10. Is
Yeah.
the other one is
Width is far.
yeah. So whichever way the corridor's going is longer. So like here to here is 10.
Yeah.
And then here to here is 10. Sort of thing.
Yeah.
Such a confusing way to do it.
Okay, cool. I was just getting my. Alright, nice.
Should we replace these boxes and stuff with like barrels from the kit? Oh, you have to assemble barrels. Oh, okay.
It all comes like as flat printed
Got
stuff.
How many points of damage did you do?
19.
19, nice.
Why has one of them got a token under, or two of them got a token? Three of them.
Yeah.
Two of them got tokens under.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so she steps forward and slices the hag, and say that she's able. She like grabs her staff and sort of like she's in her armor, so that's why this role playing is. She like blocks it with the divine smite energy, kind of like kind of bursts out of your weapon and kind of engulfs her as well. Lets her cackle as she stumbles back slightly. And next up is Gesh.
Readying a thing. That's what action, so don't worry.
Okay, cool. I'm going to stay put. Dragos is going to move forward and attack this geezer, but is he have to do a dex save?
I'm gonna say Dragos on 4 legs is like
Pretty stable.
correct. Yeah.
He could like bound and like do it in one.
Yeah. He could sort of fly. Yeah, exactly.
House over.
Okay, so
Bit of a glide.
14 to hit.
What, one of those little things?
One of them little things.
That doesn't hit, I'm afraid.
Doesn't hit. Oh, well, that's that. Okay. Well, I'm going to
14 to
use.
hit.
Oh, didn't hit.
I'm going to use my
Oh,
bonus
no, I
action.
forgot.
Yeah, I just rolled to see what it was. It was about 20.
We're not doing that.
Well, I don't know. That 20 does overrule everything.
So I use my bonus action to cast Hunter's Mark on this young lady.
Okay.
Uh,
You will find young thing.
and then I'm going to take 2 pops at her. 26 to hit. And 17. Does 17 hit her?
They both hit.
They both hit, cool. Just go into my box. That's cool.
Wait, you're going for the hag?
Yes.
Nice.
Great. That's not bad. Hit for 17 using infused strike from Dragos as well.
Oh,
17 points of damage, yeah.
Nice. Okay, cool. Nice, yeah. So these lightning arrows like whistle past your kind of flutter your hair, Kalana, as they whistle past, getting a bit static as they each embed themselves into like the shoulder of the hag, who lets out a shriek as she stumbles back slightly. Next up, it's the hag's turn. So what she is going to do is. Let me just check. It's ominous music for this.
Yeah. I'm just stood right in front of her like, oh, fuck. 6 seconds of...
Okay, so
That's not good.
let's see. What she's going to do is, you see, she holds up her step.
That's right.
Oh right. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Right. Yeah. So what she's going to do is, you see that she grabs her staff. And she's like sort of in front of you. She's kind of like taking a bit of a step back, not out of opportunity range, just roleplay. Sure. Takes a bit of a step back and like straddles the staff.
Oh, baby!
Hello.
And she just like blasts through through all of you, not provoking any opportunity attacks on this flying staff.
She's so
got.
fucking fast.
Yeah, she literally just like hops on it and just like blasts through. She's just like cackling as she goes. And as she's like flying past you, her staff just glows blue. And just kind of just like blasts these little puff of snowflakes, which gently kind of trickle down onto the floor of the cavern. And in doing so, she invokes an ice storm around 20-foot radius. So this is going to do. Let's say, who would she go for? Pretty threatened by you. I'm going to say it goes here. No, it's going to go here. So it's going to get those guards, and it's going to get.
No. 20-foot radius. It's 2 squares.
Yeah.
So it's not going to get these guys.
It's gonna get
Here.
Radius.
So 2 squares. It goes up to there.
Yeah.
and there.
Yeah. I thought you were saying it gets these guys.
It gets Dragos, yeah.
No, Dragos is outside of the 2 squares.
He's fighting this thing, which is in the squares.
No, it's not.
But
Yeah, it is.
1, 2. There's
Oh,
2
it's like
squares
one,
in
yeah.
the
DM rules. It's,
From here, did you say?
Yeah.
2, 20.
Well, diagonals count.
Well, it would be a square otherwise. It's like,
Well, there's like a
He's
thing. Of,
exactly
unless you play on-
outside of-
There's a whole thing of if you play on squares, all circles are squares anyway.
Oh.
DM rules. Just
Alright.
Yeah, it's DM rules.
Oh,
He's in this. He's fighting this thing in its space.
but I'd say,
if it's-
I'd
if
say
it's a
that's
square-
not in its space if it's a circle. You know what I mean?
But we're saying it's not a square. It's a square. But look, he's literally on the edge of that square. So which is the edge of
Why would
the
you-
2 squares.
I'm saying if it's
Should we
if
just
it's
do DM rules, as it seems
What?
like.
I'm just saying, if it is a circle, they're not in. But if you want to do like it's actually a square from now, then like we've always done circles before.
Well, it's just because the edge of a circle is like hits a square. If it's a quite
Sure. So
big
what if it
thing.
hits like a tiny bit of a square? Does that count the square? Or is it like over half?
Well, I don't know basically.
All right. Well, if you wanted to get Dragos, we can say he was there.
Well, I mean, I was under the impression that he's kind of like in a brawl in amongst all this stuff. But either way, I don't.
We can do that.
Sure. All right.
Yeah, do it.
Roll with that.
Oh, fine, but as in, surely, but as in,
I mean,
fine.
the thing is, I was going to have it. I was going to
Why
have
not
it.
why not just say the witch goes there then, and then like you know.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, I was just gonna because I was gonna have it hit the mean lock as well.
Yeah.
So I thought
Yeah.
it would hit Dragos as well.
Yeah.
Oh,
do it,
sure.
do it.
Right there. But,
All right.
Let's
do that then.
Well, anyway, so yeah, it's the guards, these mean locks, and Dragos as well.
And me.
Yeah, and
Oh yeah, little Dawn. I thought you were a little mean look.
So can you guys give me a dexterity saving throw, please?
Is this magic?
Yeah.
I got 21 on my first roll anyway.
Dex saves.
Yeah.
21.
21.
18.
Nice, yeah. Okay,
Oh.
cool. So
Actually,
you
Dragos
guys,
is next
you guys
time.
have made the saves. I'm going to roll on behalf of these guards. That's a success. And
Sorry, 19.
19, yeah.
Dragos has got better dex than Gash, which makes sense.
And then that's.
Dragos pretty big and clumsy by now.
No, just because he's big doesn't mean he's clumsy.
Okay, fair enough.
How big is he now?
He's learned to be agile and nimble. He's gone from being a little cat to becoming a tiger. You know, look at it that way.
Yeah.
I'm just getting toothless vibes the whole time.
Yeah.
That's all I think.
Yeah, how big is he now?
He's like
About that big.
he's like 10 feet.
Okay.
In-
From nose to tail.
Which, to be fair, is
this
about-
obviously is a
about
bit
right.
misleading because he's not actually as big as that.
Yeah, he is.
Well, yeah, he is because he's there.
Yeah, but look, you're
I know his
you're
tail-
6.5 feet.
This mini's tail is much bigger than Dragos' tail. Dragos has got a tail, but it's just because that obviously
okay.
would make him look like he's like 12 feet away.
Nah.
Or like 14.
No, because look,
Straight
you're
now.
6.5, so he's like
No, it's-
a couple
it's-
feet longer than you.
Normally these square. He's meant to be on a 5-foot square.
Yeah.
We're just doing a 10-foot one, so he's
Yeah.
bigger than normal. So yeah.
I suppose that is pretty accurate actually, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So you guys all take. You guys both take 12 points of damage.
I
with
can.
your, success. This is cold and bludgeoning. So if you've got resistances or whatever. In addition, these. I'm going to say one of each of these mean locks die, and two chunks of the guards die. I'll do these two, and then these ones are all right. Bleh. So basically, what happens is like there's like this storm of kind of like hailstones and ice and snow just kind of like whipping around in this area for a moment as she like blasts through.
Does that stay after her turn, or is it just...
No, so it's just an instantaneous thing.
Got it.
And she,
Oh, you do those two of them are dying.
one of each.
Oh, okay. Oh, so the tokens, fine.
I'm going to say that.
Just move slightly so you can see.
Wait, why haven't we removed 2 of the guys?
Oh, sorry,
there's
I got
two-
distracted.
Oh yeah.
We'll have it like that. I basically rolled half of them failed, half of them succeeded, so I was just saying half of them died. So you guys would have had your view obstructed by the ice storm, Dorwin, you were caught up in it, but Gesh, you would have seen the hag go this direction, but out of view.
Yeah, fine. So we don't know where she is.
You got all that range.
Yeah.
Mad.
Well, so she shot
Well, like-
down here and at the same speed gone round the corner.
Yeah.
Like 120 feet.
Yeah.
Mad.
It's like part of the spell, though, isn't it? Or is that
it's
just
more an object.
Can I say like as she does it? Can I sort of shout? She's gone to the right.
Yeah, for sure. So I can have that as a reaction. Nice. And then so next up is Enoch.
So Enoch is
Enoch and the mean locks.
Enoch and the mean lock. He's going to fight the mean lock in front of him. He's
Did you kill one of them already? Or did you
Uh,
attack the hag?
You attacked the hag
Attacked the hag, but I
before the
didn't hit.
Minos arrived, I think,
Okay,
or
so
something.
alright,
Because
so
you were
there's
first
two-
up
there's two
last
of them
time.
there.
Yeah, so I'm going to draw Frostbrand, and again this like sort of like cyan celestial light pours forward, and you can see the Minos both like shrink away from it, like, and I'm going to make an attack against the nearest Minoc to me. And I'm going to then do my second bonus attack then, go on. Does 15 hit? Oh, 19 hits.
Yeah, why are you rolling twice?
So I've got advantage because they're with my bright light.
No,
No,
they have
they
disadvantage.
Oh, okay, then I don't hit both times.
Unlucky mate.
She.
Well, yeah, let me double check. Yeah. Yeah. They've got this much in attack rolls. Okay, yeah, so you kind of cast the light against this thing.
Trying to put it on now.
Yeah, I am. Oh,
As you make your slashes at them, you see they kind of like, both of them just kind of like climb up the wall slightly and manage to escape your flurry of blades. Next, are you doing anything else? Are you moving or anything like that? Remember, you
No.
can disengage as a bonus.
I've got used
Do you need your bonus for that?
my second attack is a bonus attack.
Okay, well,
Yeah, I suck at fighting off enemies.
I'm just thinking about. Yeah, that's right. With your offhand, with your dagger, with your sure, fine. Okay. Okay. All right. So you're holding the fort.
Yeah.
All right. So next up is the Meanlocks. So two of them are going to attack you, Enoch. I'll just, given that there's two of them and they've both got disadvantage, I'll just roll once, right? Or
Well, that means both of them hit or neither of them hit, right?
yeah, that's true.
Just roll for
Roll.
dice.
Roll.
That's 20. That's but disadvantage. So that's a miss.
Yeah, if you'd taken that for all four,
Yeah.
for both of them, that would have been pretty hard.
That's. Yeah, I've never done that one and the other one. So, yeah, as they, you see that like each time they like go to swipe, you just kind of like cast the light like with your sword further out on it, and it causes them to like shrink back to their attacks, are really hesitant, and they really go fully for it. Those. Did you killed one of the? That's a marker for one, isn't it? This one's
Yeah.
dead.
No, it's not.
I died from the storm.
I've just
Oh,
put
you
those
put the
tokens
tokens
on to indicate there's one left.
Okay, cool. Nice.
Even after the storm?
I put it on after the storm
Okay.
to indicate that one was left.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Didn't you hit one? Did you go for the hag?
No, I didn't go for the hag. I did cast something. I can't remember what it was though.
Well, how many spell slots you got left?
I haven't clicked it.
Oh, okay.
So
Alright, well, let's not worry about it then. We'll just say they're both there. If you've not used up it, like yourselves.
it's got a marker.
Did you just add that
I've
though?
just
You
added
just
that.
added that.
Oh, I see. I can check.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we'll say there's one there. Cause he would have been hit by the ice storm, wouldn't he? So yeah. If that other one did, because it's the same distance apart for both of them.
Yeah. Probably would have done chromatic orb or something. What
Um,
did I do? I did cloud of daggers on one of them.
yeah.
Do you remember?
Yeah.
And on their turn, they take damage
Yeah.
because they didn't take damage on my thing.
Ah, okay.
Yeah,
so it was
that's
these
right. So-
guys next to you.
Yes.
Like, yeah.
So, yeah, probably would have been.
yeah.
So,
So on this
now
one
it's their
now,
turn
it's
before they
Oh,
attack.
Do you need to check your concentration on the cloud of daggers for staying damage?
Yes, I do.
With concentration, so you take damage. Succeed on a concentration saving throw to maintain your concentration with a DC equal to 210 or half the damage you take, whichever number is higher. And you took 12, so
Yeah.
So fine. Do a 10.
Con save.
Con save, yeah. That's where wizards have a ticking con.
8.
8, unlucky.
I thought it was 6. You said.
Or 10, whichever's higher.
Oh, I see. Is this against magic?
No, I'm good.
Sorry.
Is this against magic?
What do you mean is it against magic?
I get advantage against magic for con save.
You were not taking damage.
There's a con save.
But you're not taking any. But it's not against.
But it's again, well, it is because the damage I took was a magic
it's
spell.
not against you, is it?
Don't you only have advantage on wisdom, charisma, and intelligence?
Oh, true. Yeah. I thought.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
thought
So
it was con, not cow.
I'll say
That-
that. I'll say
Okay.
that. Yeah. I guess the daggers dissipate, unfortunately.
All right.
And that one is going to attack you. It's in the bright light, so.
Do you want a delivery pizza for £9 or a collection pizza for about £12? Sorry, other way around.
There's a 16 for
Yes, technically.
you. Why is there something you want to do?
I don't know how much damage is it.
I'll tell you, they don't look very threatening.
Because we've always done it. I've done shield after you tell me the damage.
Oh, okay, cool. Alright, yeah.
Oh, but I think that.
That's kind of cheating.
Yeah.
We've been doing that the entire time.
Yeah, but
we can change it now if you want.
Like changing the rules to like as we like get more
No,
experience.
I'm happy with that because it's
Yeah.
kind of like I
How
can't-
many shields can you do?
Like 4.
But
But
it's like-
that I
it's like-
use up my other spells.
Yeah.
You know, so I can't use
it's
something
like
else.
the thing of like I think so. There's annoyingly in the book it literally specifies which spells you can and can't do before and after damage. But I find it really frustrating to remember. So I have it all on the easier side because it's fun for the players too. Like with say for example Divine Smite, I think you technically have to say Divine Smite before you know if you hit. Which is just like it's just annoying to just waste Divine Smite. So I don't really
And
do
also,
that.
a lot of the time, Oscar's like, he does an attack and it hits you for 14 damage, and I'm like, oh, can I shield? You know, it's like
Yeah,
sometimes I
yeah,
can't get
yeah,
it
it's
in,
all
so it's
wrapped up
like,
in one.
Yeah, with me having to like hold my tongue with specific spells.
yeah.
Yeah,
Does
fair.
anyone want
Yeah.
to shield before I say how much?
Yeah, fair.
Okay, so yeah, right, here we go. That
But-
would be 9 points of damage, and you also
No,
need
one
to,
wheeling.
and you also so it's 9 points of damage, but you would also need to make a Constitution saving throw for some effect.
And if I shield and negate the damage, does that also negate the effect?
What? How does shield? Does shield?
It just raises my AC.
It raises your AC, then you wouldn't have to make the save.
Oh, I'll shield then.
Okay, sure. And that stops it, does it?
Well, my AC is now 20, so.
Okay, fine, yeah. So this little thing with its little like crabby pincer claws, one of them like goes to stab at you, kind of like probably about belly height for you. And as it does, you just kind of like with a flick of your hand, this light just kind of like flows down and just basically prevents it from progressing any further through you, the force field.
Yeah, what do these little guys look like?
Here.
I guess now we can all see them, can't we?
Oh!
He's already
Oh, I've seen that one,
They're
yeah.
tiny.
Oh, it was the hag that
Oh.
we didn't.
Yeah,
we
there's
saw
a-
that.
there is
how,
about
big
this.
is, how big is tiny? Literally
Like a foot.
Like a foot and a half.
Yeah.
Mini fucking crabble things.
Foot and a half.
These two are going to go for the gads, and this one's going to come for you, Pilana. No. So I'll do the ones against you first. Can you just tell me your AC?
21, yeah.
Okay, fine. So
Get rid.
ooh. That's disadvantage.
Oh, by the way, they have disadvantage.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So as they as the hag kind of like whooshes past you, you kind of like turned as it's kind of like blowing your hair with the thrust of the blast. And as you've turned, you've seen these two minions just lunging at you just as you do. You just kind of like hold your shield like down towards them, and they just kind of scratch at the shield, but nothing happens. And those ones against the guards, I'm just going to do one roll for the guards because it's kind of like actually figuring everything out. So okay, yeah, so that's trash. So yeah, as they go to attack the guard, you see that they kind of like they're all ready up and then are like hilt bashing them and defending against them, not taking any damage. Next up is Dorwin.
Nice. I would like to.
Facing this guy.
I would like to cast Misty Step and go 10, 15, 30, like here.
Sure, yeah.
Opportunity attack?
Misty Step.
Misty Step.
Oh,
Misty
vanish.
Step, sure.
Yeah, and then I use my movement to run around this box. And from here, can I see the hag in this thing?
From there, no, you can't.
Okay.
Oh,
In that case, I cast Blink.
Blink.
Yeah.
Sure, and that's just a thing that's over you, right?
Yeah.
And is this a concentration?
No.
It's not. Oh, okay, fine. All right, lovely.
And I cower behind this crate.
Sure.
What, the Christmas pizzas?
Festive one.
Oh, I never answered your thing. I could one wheel down. Take me 2 minutes.
Are you going to order those while we're playing?
I could literally get there and back in a turn.
Yeah. No, I was thinking I might join.
Oh, I see.
yeah.
Yeah, with like nowish, I imagine.
Yeah. I wasn't going to be like, we're on the fucking clock, guys.
I've just seen a cool little box about these meme logs which I didn't see before. When there's a group of them, they have an ability called telepathic torment.
Ooh.
Thanks, Brad.
Let's do some of that.
You're dead.
Have they all gone? Or do they
meme
need to
logs.
collectively go with it?
So I don't know what range.
thanks, Brad.
Yeah, it just says that's all.
What does the torment do?
It's like
Whoa, don't tell us until it.
Yeah, I'll tell you, yeah. It's
Sure.
like Whoa! That's cool. We're not going to see that. I'll tell you what it is afterwards, after the fight, in case it happens. That would be cool. Right, okay, so... alright, so... Meanlocks just went, Doorway just went. It's the Gads. I'm just going to roll for their attacks against the Meanlocks. One miss. And that's going to be a hit. So I'll just do like I'll just say on a hit one of them dies. So this one's now got a token under him. Oh wait, no, they're frightened, aren't they?
That one is, yeah.
Ah, but the hag's gone away.
Yes.
So they're fighting in fear, but not too badly. Yeah, so I'm going to say that one of these gets damaged in the foray. Okay. And
Just damaged or killed.
so that's because there's two of them, so one of them's dead.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So Pilana, you're up next.
Oh, cool. Okay. I'm going to turn around to those two, and I'm going to attack, and I'm going to do 2 attacks, 1 on each. I'm going to do this. 16 to hit, and 10.
The 16 hits.
Okay. And probably not going to waste it to Divine Smite, so I'll just.
Sure, yeah,
regular-
nice. Give me
regular
damage.
Oh yeah, shit, sorry. 1d4. That's 5. Yeah. Oh, no. No, I'm being
It'll
really-
be like plus a number.
I was looking at the hand deck, sorry.
10.
Oh, okay, I thought that was 0.
Full numbers out on a dice.
Oh no, wait, it's supposed to be a d8. Wait, where's a d8?
Fucking hell, man, it's
What?
the one like a diamond.
Oh, okay, there we go.
the circle of fate is
Yeah. 5.
Okay, nice. Alright, sure. So you kind of swing and it kind of jumps out of the way and you only deal 5 points of damage as it dodges.
Oh shit.
And are you like moving or anything, or are you gonna continue? Are you chilling and fighting this thing?
I'm probably gonna see these guys off, seeing that people have died and stuff. We need to finish these guys off before we move on to the.
Alright, Geshio.
Cool. Dragos is going to have another go at the little fellow in front of him. 11 to hit.
Doesn't hit, I'm afraid. You do have multi-attack though.
Not from Dragos.
Oh, right.
What the fuck?
You're a rogue.
I got these when you were still a lick too.
Oh, sick!
No fucking
They're pretty
way.
shit, but like.
No, dude!
I got one for Cora.
Come on!
That's so sick.
I literally saw these online
Yeah,
as well,
yeah.
and I was like,
I got
was
taken
like,
in
what
by the ad.
That's so cool.
You'll always be a lick to me. So.
Oh. They don't. Do people mind if I crack a window or something?
Yeah, go ahead.
Bit more?
Turn the heating off as well.
Oscar, do you want to grab the pizzas out of the oven?
Sure.
That was it.
And
Yeah,
yeah, it is off.
crack that window, Bosh.
Yeah, the pizza's £13.
Yeah, I'm game.
Sure. Is that collection or delivery?
Collection.
Sure. I can do that.
We buy one get one free,
What am I
which
doing?
is cheaper. Choosing a pizza.
Oh, each.
Add.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, £13 for pizza, a whole pizza.
Oh, okay. Fine.
If we buy one get one free, we did 9, but then like there was no like 3 pizza deal. Or
Do you
we
want
could
2
get
pizzas?
2 pizzas between 3.
Could do, or just 2 of us do buy one get one free, and then like split the.
That's
The
going to
pool.
work out being the same price, well, slightly more expensive actually.
What?
Right. I have
This
to.
is a 3 pizza deal. for
Oh,
£13.
got you.
So if we did
But there's also a 2 pizza deal, isn't there?
for buy one get one free.
Got
Oh,
you.
I see.
Okay.
I have to do this. as
Would you
well
get a whole
quickly.
pizza or would you
Big
get
Red.
I've got to take a
2/3?
selfie.
Oh yeah.
I've got to fucking take a selfie.
I could probably do 2/3.
Yeah.
You say just no, sit down. I just want to. We've got to make sure we get. Turn around. I'm taking a selfie. That's all.
Would you be happy with 2/3 of a pizza? Is it large or medium?
I've got to make sure I'm trying to get mine.
James's not on it.
Nice.
So fucking
So nerdy.
Love it.
I got coral on too, but.
Al, do you want to stay standing for a minute so I can do the thing? Do you want to cut the pizza and stuff?
Would you be happy with
Do what
2/3,
thing?
Merrill, or
Probably.
let's do that then?
Like playing a game.
Well, I've got to have my go.
Yeah, but you just attacked, didn't you?
No, Dragos had his turn.
Oh, I see. Okay, alright. Well, alright, afterwards then.
Ian, please can I have my go? Okay, cool. So that failed. This will probably also fail. Fuck's sake. Right, 14 to hit.
Doesn't hit, I'm afraid.
When rugby were like, oh, it's a Christmas jumper themed social, I was
That's
like,
funny.
not sure I can wear this to the club. Yes, I'm a wizard.
Four.
If one person asked the question, I'd just have to leave.
You know, like Wizard Santa.
I'm a wizard on the pitch, mate.
Okay, so I'm attacking this one here.
Yeah,
I got a nat 20 to hit him,
yeah.
and then I do 14 points of damage with infused strike with 1 arrow.
Is that double? I've got a
No.
Looks so
Double.
sick.
That's funny.
Oh,
Double
28 points of damage then.
Any strong preference for which pizza?
Minimal.
Whatever you guys want, I don't
I
mind.
can pick if you like.
So that's right on the
fair,
just not
it's,
enough to kill him, but
spicy
I'm gonna say
and
like,
do
a
you
couple
want?
of points.
Sounds
So he
really
got
good.
caught in the
Perfect.
2 of them.
flurry
Or
of
should we do
storm and
a
everything a bit,
one
so
different
I'll say it's
Sure.
enough to kill him.
Yeah, whatever looks
Okay,
good.
cool.
I'm going to customise my
So yeah,
ability to like,
release this thing,
you know,
blast into it,
Fucking
just
Yes, please.
obliterates this little mean lock with a lightning
Where's
blast.
it? Over there.
Yeah, whatever's good. Also,
Oh, that's a mead.
Oh,
we got some
okay.
honey mead.
Oh,
Everyone's welcome to have a
sick.
splash if they want.
Yeah.
100%.
Don't think
I was
I've ever
hoping
had
to
some.
roleplay it when we were in a tavern because I thought we were in Cool and Crest,
Oh,
like
yeah.
carousing
Right,
and shit.
right.
And, like someone could roleplay
Well, yeah.
serving it, but we're in a battle and you want some mead. So
Well, you know, I could be in a tavern.
Yeah.
Anyway, right. You guys can have it when we go to a tavern. Okay. All right. Nice. Is there anything else you want to do with your turn, Al?
no, I'm done.
All right.
There's
Sure.
nothing else I can do.
Yeah. One of the things as well. So.
Actually, no, tell a lie. I'm going to move over towards Dorwin.
All right. Sure. Yeah. Nice. Next up. Is the hag. You don't know where she is at the moment.
She's not down here.
Have you read it?
No.
Have you not?
You know, I'll read yours.
Yeah.
Master of the hunt, my arrow never misses its target. I will put an end to my quarry. The shrouded blade.
Louder.
I walk silently among the shadows. What is yours also happens to be mine.
That's so good.
perfect.
The weaver of law and fate. The gods fear the power that I wield. The dice are my ally and my enemy.
That's good.
I want the barbarian one.
Why don't you say, I have no idea what I'm
Google is my ally and my enemy.
Surely that creature's AC isn't that high. Let's see the wizard Fergie.
I didn't read
Master of magic, scholar of the arcane traditions. There is no limit to the power I wield except for 20.
So much untapped power.
Yours doesn't make any sense, I'm afraid.
What does it say?
The raging storm. The rage within me must be unleashed. I will paint your face with my blood. Wait, your blood?
My blood?
Is that a Stanley knife?
How is it?
Ooh.
Meaty.
The honeyberry comes from
Mead eating.
That's it.
I'll have a little try.
I had mead once.
Thanks, Al. It's nice, mate. It's very honey.
Is it good?
Yeah, it's lovely.
It's very honey, isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
Do you want to have a try?
Yes. I'll take some honey mead.
It's interesting. I wouldn't have thought mead would be like that. You know?
Well, that was honey mead.
yeah.
Quite nice. It's not
That's
very
like
offensive.
Skyrim, isn't it? No, it's good. It's nice.
Very, very sweet.
Yeah, it's quite
Could drink that for quite a while.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, so who's just gone the hang? She's off doing something or other. Enoch. Kiss.
Enoch. Enoch.
Right, so I am going to do exactly the same thing I did in my previous turn, and make an attack against... Ooh!
It's like the fucking Last Supper or something.
By the way, just so you know, you could, if you want, as a bit of advice, is this one's engaged with...
I did provoke an opportunity attack,
You got your disengage, and you'd have the advantage.
but my disengage is a bonus action. Oh, cool, yeah, alright. Alright, so I'm going to clamber up. So seeing that this one is kind of like backed off, like scuffled up the wall a
slightly,
little
yeah.
bit, I'm going to clamber on top of this box. And I'm going to walk like a kind of like lazing S run over this box, and then kind of like going to jump down, and I'm going to have my sword above my head, and as I jump down I'm just going to try and crack open one of the Meanlock's skulls.
Your learning day just
Yeah, I just thought that. I just thought that.
Nat 20.
Woo! Why did you say try?
I fated it now! Yeah, cool. So, prepare for tons of damage.
Yeah.
Get me.
Pour a little bit in there, please.
Okay, so
When you get to the tavern, you can have a sip now. And when you get to the tavern, you
No,
can
no,
have
because I'm contagious now.
Oh yeah, true.
Just do a little.
Say when.
Yeah. I just want to.
Pops die.
I've got beer.
It's fair, it's a small target. Money heed.
40 points of damage.
40. Okay, nice.
That was really bad rolls.
40 points of damage.
Yeah.
Sneak
These
attack.
guys are fucking. These guys are weak as fuck, right?
Remember as well that the typically when I do crits, it is like roll double the amount of dice, not just
Oh,
take it
okay.
and double it.
Okay,
So half that and then
20,
And roll again.
and then
Is it
everything. Wow. All right.
But just the damage, though, right?
Yeah.
as
Yeah,
opposed to
yeah.
what?
Well, yeah, but you just said for everything.
Yeah, so
One.
different damage sources. Yeah.
5,
But is all of this going on one Enoch?
10.
I'd allow it leave in this situation.
What is it? Is this one attack or is it multiple attacks? Because you can target multiple enemies. Is it?
60,
But I like the cleave rule. I think it's cool.
17.
If there's two enemies that are like in really close proximity, and you deal an excess of damage to kill one, some of it carries over. onto the next
43 points of damage.
Oh, nice.
turn. Nice. Okay, yeah, so that's enough to.
I rolled 12d6.
Holy shit.
So that's enough to kill one of them and wound the other one.
Okay.
So yeah, as you're there like with your shield up, you just kind of like just see like a bit of a blur and just like and this like slicing sound. Do you want to like describe how you play Kenneth? You got the
Yeah, so as you see me like leap forward,
I'll take it at the
I
butt.
bring down my
They're in the bottom.
my sword, and it just literally cleaves the person, the Meanlock in two, and you see like a frost burn start to appear on like the side of its like face where it like where the sword was passed through it, and it grows sort of all like glows red and then starts to become like cold and necrotic, and just like this Minoc with its like expression like fixed, it like takes a step forward and then remembers that it's been fucking sliced in two and just peels apart.
With an ice cauterized wound, frozen blood on the inside.
And then with the second one, I quickly reverse the blade and just like thrust it up into the Minloc's stomach.
Nice.
Yeah. Does it kill the second one or no? No.
Half damage on the second one.
Sure. Is that the cleave rule?
Okay. Next up is Milot.
Milok.
So this one here, the last remaining one which has been wounded with an injury to its stomach, disappears. Zoop.
Oh yes, they can do that.
And this other one, these other two, come up behind you, Enoch, leaping forward with rage, and go to try and stab you in the back. And I'm actually going to give them, based on their rolls, I'm going to see if I can give them advantage here for a flank.
But it would be neutral.
Yeah, it would be neutral. So one of them gets the advantage, the other one also gets the, wait, what's Tracy?
17.
Only one of them gets the advantage. So one of them neutral, that definitely hits, and the second one, well, it's not less a disadvantage, that's a miss. So you get one hit from the Minoc. You take 8 points of damage as they lunge towards you, and one of them kind of like gets his claw like through the top of your cloak into your shoulder. And can you give me a Constitution saving throw as well?
13.
13. Okay, so you resist the effect.
Oh, sorry, 14.
Yeah, so you feel this as it plunges its claw into your like shoulder, and like falls off your back as it does. You feel you're able to like you don't get affected by it fortunately, but you're able to feel a slight like, numbness in your shoulder, like slightly like looser and empty. And then these ones by the guards, I just do a roll for them. Okay, nice. So I'm going to say 2 of the guards die. So this one's gone, and this guy's at half now. So the Minoc is surrounding him. So the Minoc kind of mob these guys and just begin like stabbing them, and you see that they kind of go limp as they get stabbed, and then they immediately start like picking at some of their remains before realizing they're still in the fight, having to continue scrapping with the other one. So there's one remaining guard there, and he's pretty upset as his friends can cut down around him. And then there's one of them fighting Dragos as well. That's not gonna hit.
He accidentally got the ball in the bag.
Okay.
Do you want to close that cupboard for me, Bush?
Yeah.
He's fetching.
As they go to bash Dragos, he's able to kind of like blast his wings backwards and push the Minoc back slightly and avoid the damage. Next is Dorwin. Sorry? Oh, thank you, yeah. Oh no, I've got one here, I'm good. I'll just pop over it. Oh, maybe you guys can have it with your dominoes. So just by the way, on your turn, you hear it too on Dorwin's turn. As you sort of coming around this corner, you hear like this very like low, heavy, deep, like rumbling growl emanating from the sewer lines.
Okay.
It's hard to pinpoint from which direction.
Okay.
Sure. Alright.
From roughly this direction though, they can tell.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's coming from this
somewhere.
way. But you're not sure
Very
where.
echoey. Alright, well, I'll just probably ignore that. I'll go after one of the Minocs. Probably. This one's damaged, is he?
Oh, yes.
Actually, no, I don't give a fuck about this dude. I'm gonna go for the one by Dragos. Dragos?
Dragos.
Well,
You can speak to, Queen's.
Yeah, I would say that Dragos is probably handling a one mean lock giant pretty well. He's ganged up on by 3 mean locks.
3? Oh yeah,
That's
okay.
very sweet, isn't it?
Alright, I'll cast Chromatic Orb at this chap.
Very honey though. It's nice. I can drink a whole bottle of that. Though.
First levels.
Have it.
Well, yeah, you can have some of that, or you can have some of mine.
It's 23 to hit. I assume that hits.
Yes, it does.
Cool. And I'll do fire damage. Don't know if it matters.
It's literally like drinking syrup, isn't it?
Nice though.
I like it, yeah.
It is tasty.
Yeah. 11 points of damage to this guy.
Nice, okay. Because the chromatic orb like bounces forward. It kind of like, you see the fire like slightly struggles to like fully stay alight, but it just about manages it as it collides with the creature, causing it to like stagger backwards. Not dead, but injured.
Cool.
Nice. I'll just put a second token just next to him just to remind me that he's injured.
Well, maybe now we can count red as like damaged and yellow as one's dead.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Put a yellow one on it.
Yeah.
I finally managed to figure out what I wanted.
Nice.
It was better to do a customized mighty meeting for both of them.
Oh, okay.
Like you got like the same amount of toppings, but like extra mushrooms and extra
interesting.
onions.
Did we not
as
go for the Nduya then?
No, I just
Oh, you made
removed
the
3
same.
items
Right,
and then
right.
just added extra cheese.
Have
and
you ordered it
same-
yet?
No, not yet. I'm just going to.
Do you want to add a big pot of the
Big dip.
sauce?
We've got click on there.
Right,
Oh, we've got
behind.
so much of that. Or do you want the Domino's one specifically?
Domino's one's good.
Yeah. Get
I
the
don't
Domino's
mind.
ones. Do we have loads of these?
I reckon we used to have so.
I did use up a bunch of them once.
Did you?
Yeah.
Just really hungry, just gobbling them all down.
Does anyone want any chicken? Chicken. It's
Chicken
£8
wings.
at the moment.
For how many? For 6?
No, as in for 2 pizzas is £8 each.
£8 each, got you. Nah, I'm alright.
This one remaining guard is actually going to take the disengage action and run over to Gesh and Dorwin. And as he gets over to you guys, he just says, "One sec,
How
sorry."
much movement speed
I just
do you
realised.
have?
Yeah, not that much.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
10, 20, 30, yeah. He's like,
Sorry.
He's like,
Oh, nothing. Carry on.
He's like walking backwards with his shield up and his sword. He's got a light kind of at his hip.
Do they get an opportunity?
He's taking the disengage action.
Oh, sorry.
So that's what
Does he shout anything or?
yeah, as he's going back, he just says, "I can't take them alone," and as he's like walking backwards.
You've got these, Meryl, but they amount to like 1 pot, so maybe get it anyway.
Oh, okay.
Go for a big one. They're only like 2 quid.
No, I thought I for some reason just went. I
Okay.
just didn't think of it unprepared, but I haven't.
Oh, okay.
That is really nice, actually.
As you, so Dorwin and Gesh, you can both see this rumbling is getting louder, and after a moment or two, you see coming from around the corner here is this sort of lumbering, like it's got its head like stooped down. This massive like frost troll is like stepping forwards with these large meaty hands, and he's just kind of got this low rumbling as his gait moves him forward. And he just steps over this barrel, just kind of smashing it, and begins making his way over to you guys, and gets to about here, I would say.
Holy shit. How many enemies are we
They have a frost troll.
It'd be weird if I told you.
Could you please?
That's some interesting looking
Could you
frost
slow
troll.
down with the enemies here? It's like Spider-Man 3.
But none of them are bosses. Except for the hag. I guess those trolls actually maybe stronger than the hag. We'll wait and see. Yes. Okay. Now it's Polana. And I can give you a free action to shout something if you want. Frost troll! Oh, come on, man. They have a frost troll. Yeah.
Cool. I'm just gonna go for this is 2, right? Still.
Yes, they're both still good. I'll say that
Yeah.
Enoch's probably managed to turn around at this point after having been stabbed in the back.
Cool. Yeah. So I'm gonna go for those 2. 2 attacks, and then I'll swell.
It's in my phone. I've got to open it to.
You're just showing us photos of Illits.
Oh, here they are. Here it is.
12 doesn't hit, does it?
12 doesn't hit, I'm afraid.
12 doesn't hit, so
Lucky.
what a fun round. I guess I'll go back to standing still.
Oh, I guess I'll just emit my aura. Okay,
What is
right.
your aura, by the way?
My aura of protection, anyone that's within 10 feet of me has defense, resistance to all magic.
Oh, really? So do the enemies. Protects everyone.
Yeah.
Just your own spells. Just Gesh.
I am going to cast Spike Growth here. Can I have a marker of some kind?
Yeah, it has a purple marker.
Well, I was just going to use a pen. Basically, oh no, it's fine. So basically,
Oh, you can use a pen.
Did you do that?
Three galley rips, mate.
So just put it.
Yeah.
Well, 20 foot radius, I can
Yeah,
do
yeah.
2 squares.
Yeah. So I'm going to do it there and then round basically here. So, and it says
Wait, you're casting it on yourself?
just outside of me, not Dorwin. It basically
Not
says
Dorwin.
it becomes difficult terrain, and any creature moving into or within the area takes 2d4 piercing damage every 4 feet they travel.
Oh shit. You're putting Dorwin in that.
Okay, cast it just outside of Dorwin.
No. It said moving into it.
Yeah, no, it says
Or in it.
it says
Or
it
in
says
What if I jump out immediately and don't quite travel 4
into
feet?
or within.
You've got quite a few turns till you'll go.
Yeah, but
so
I'm not
sort of
moving.
Cast it, yeah.
on my- not on my
so,
turns.
So it includes that square as well. So if he moves there, he then counts the 5 feet. Yeah.
It says when you move into it or move 4 feet in it. So that's only on my go. And if I jump immediately
It
out,
says
might not be 4
moves
feet.
into or within the area.
Yeah, that's true. All the enemies are just going to jump across it.
God, we've broken D&D.
Yeah, so I'll take a moment and I'll from.
Well, hang on, can you go that far? Each of those squares.
20 foot radius.
I've got the ranges.
40
the range is
feet.
150 feet to cast
No,
it.
it's not.
It's 20 foot radius.
20 foot radius.
So 4 squares.
Each
Wait.
square is 10.
Each
It's
Yeah,
20 foot
20
radius.
foot radius,
sorry.
40 diameter.
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
Yeah,
You come up with these length rules.
Some idiot, probably.
Yeah, so every 5 feet he has to take 2d4 piercing damage.
Thank.
Sure.
And yeah, so I'll basically take a moment to I sort of crouch down slightly and then I just roar, and as I lift my hands, just all of these spikes just come up from the sewer floor.
Nice.
Heck yeah.
And you can see the fire in my eyes and in my mouth while I'm doing it, and it's like these hot spikes come from hell, you know.
Nice.
Wow. Lovely. Okay, cool. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, and I've had to. Yeah, Dragos didn't hit. Yeah.
On this turn, the hag flies through here, and on her staff, and as she does, she's looking forward, but sort of crop dusting with her hand. She releases a cone of cold on you guys here.
Cone of cold.
As she flies
Cold.
past and out of your guys' vision.
Cold.
And so.
Resistance to
Mhm.
magic. Baby.
Okay, yes. So Constitution saving throws, please. I believe maybe an advantage for you guys.
Let's go.
And for the little baby. Which the hag doesn't care about.
17 con save.
No.
Oh, and that's without advantage. Hang
I
on.
reckon that's a 6 or a 9.
Oh, 24, 23.
You can see the dot. It's a 9.
Sorry.
23 con save.
23.
No, so look.
Well, you've got advantage.
Dot
don't you?
there.
Oh, right, yeah,
And then
fine.
you've got the dot there. For the
Oh,
save.
nice.
You have advantage though.
I rolled it with advantage. I
Oh,
got
cool.
10.
10, okay. Yeek.
You're fucked.
Okay. Let me just get a thing. Okay, so hang on a minute. Don't you have another thing that does another thing? You've got aura of protection and aura of warding.
That's a different thing. I think that like hang on. Where is that? Oh, that'd be feats, right?
Yes. It'll be in class feats.
Warding. Oh, okay, hang on. Wait. Aura of Protection is when I'm conscious, I grant all friendly creatures, including me, within 10 feet a +3 bonus to all saving throws.
Okay.
And then Aura of Warding is me and friendly creatures within 10 feet of me have resistance to damage from spells.
Okay. Yeah.
So we need to add 3 to your 13. Is that good enough to save them?
No.
Okay.
But you still got the resistance, which is the
So you
half
still got the
damage.
half
and
damage.
you rolled a what?
23 or something.
Sure. Yeah.
So I'm fine.
All right. Nice. So both of you take half of this amount of damage.
Wait, with a 23, I fail.
No, you take half of the damage.
On a success.
Oh, so I'll take a quarter of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, surely.
Yeah, that makes
Because they're
sense.
two different powers that have
yeah.
affected it.
Yeah, I'm happy with that. Yeah. You take a quarter of this, but it's 39 points
How
of
much
damage.
damage did you take?
So
Yes, round.
you take you take 19 points of damage basically, and
And
you
I take 9.
Is that halved?
Yeah.
That's halved. And
Okay.
fuck me.
Yeah. So as she blows past this
Any comments?
this cold just like washes over you, just like kind of freezes you in place. But this this spell kind of like as the ice like begins to gather up around you and like starts freezing your hair. This spell just kind of like bursts out of its protective ward just bursts out of Pilana, which just kind of like wipes some of the ice away and kind of nullifies the spell.
But as you do, you see my sword, like, it takes most of it, but then it starts glowing like so cold, and the cold like travels up my sword arm, and it kind of leaves like a kind of like necrotic mark on my arm, and I drop my sword. And it falls to the ground with a clatter, and the light extinguishes.
Oh, nice.
Fuck.
Okay, next up is Enoch.
Fuck! Yeah, probably to be fair. What happens to the mean lock?
Oh,
Surely
is
dead
it
skin.
protected?
No!
It's a circle with a lump in it.
It made its saving throw, so it took 20 points of damage, so they're both wounded.
It was already wounded. Was it not wounded from the cleave?
That was the
damage
other one.
void away.
Oh yeah, I just failed my attacks and
I'll equate it to
Both,
one of me.
both.
Wait,
One's
hang on.
dead.
39 points of damage doesn't kill
It
both.
made it save.
That was halved.
Ah.
And also, they've got people that have.
Oh, shit.
Okay. So, yeah, what are you doing in your turn?
I am picking up my sword.
Is that full action? Please
No,
say it's a
no,
full
it's
action.
not a free action.
It's just roleplay flavour.
Yeah.
It's like picking up and like pulling levers and opening doors and stuff for all 3 actions.
So and you see this, but I noticeably pick it up with my other hand because like the fingers in my other hand, in my injured hand, don't quite seem to be
And maybe
working.
slightly numb from the stab as well.
Maybe, yeah. But then I'm from the cold and as well as the
Yeah,
stab.
mostly cold.
Mostly
cold,
cold.
yeah.
So I pick it up and I disengage and I say to Pilana.
Oh,
like,
just a quick, sorry. You could technically attack first and then disengage if you wanted to.
okay.
Or you can just...
But I think I'm going to
But
attack.
if you want to do something else.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Okay. I think I'm going to attack with disadvantage because it's my like not my important, like not my dominant hand.
Yeah.
Does 16 hit?
16 does hit.
Nat 20.
Yeah,
16.
Yeah, that was
Savage.
Oh.
this mighty like plague you put on yourself is actually not too bad. I got my weapon, but pick it up. Hit that with that, but I still hit. So it's not the natural, I guess.
Yeah. Although that was my second roll, so I wouldn't have actually got that anyway. So it's all theoretical,
that's
isn't
true.
it?
It's all
So
theoretical.
yeah, it's all just dice rolls, isn't it?
I love how your fucking meaty dose
why
just
not?
whams alleys on there. Roll it.
And does it have disadvantage because she's within 5 feet?
This one, yeah, there's been some attacks and stuff, hasn't there?
Well, it's attacked
Wait.
me, so it's like within 5 foot of me, and she's within 5 foot.
But
of me.
didn't you try and attack it? And
Yeah.
So
Oh,
Lana
fine,
tried to
makes
attack it, so she's actually closer. So yeah. So I guess that would have. Oh no, it's not.
It doesn't have the disadvantage on your attack.
So if somebody's
It's just
within
sneak
5
attack.
feet, you get sneak attack. You
Oh,
can
got you. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I didn't plus my 5 for the last one. Oh well, it would have been 10 more points down. Whatever. So that was 4, 9, 13,
To be fair, for your big sneak
19.
attacks, it might be worth doing them on the thing if you want. But
Yes.
if you're enjoying it,
19. Yeah, I can do it on the other one. It's going good.
I can give you a load of d6s if you want.
I need 6.
There's 3, 4, 5, so you got 6 then, huh?
Is that 6 including your current one? Or you need it?
Yeah.
Total. I was on 19, I had 3 to roll.
What are you using to get this out?
Splice.
What's splice?
Have you got
Sample.
27.
Can I?
That's how I got all the cool sounds in my song.
I was thinking, I was like, what plugins have those fucking lines?
Yeah.
And I hit the mean mark for 31 points.
I'm looking for growls. You can, but I only get 100 credits a month. So, like, if you want like to pick a few, yeah, but like, you know, if you just want to download loads of shit, it's not good for
Are you
that.
able to look for them without?
Yeah, you can.
If I look for them and tell you, oh, could you send me this file or something?
Yeah. Or yeah, you can get a free Splice account and you can browse. Or I can give you my login, you can browse, and then if you want to buy one, just be like, cool if I get this. Or
Yeah, sure.
I can just say I have like
How
20
many
a month or
100
something.
credits? How much is the sample normally?
1.
Oh, lit. Oh, that's
So it's
cool.
100 sounds.
Yeah, because I'm constantly trying to find a free sample and they all just fucking
Yeah,
suck
there's
ass.
fucking loads on here. They're all
Sorry,
good.
so what? How much damage?
31 points.
31. That's enough to kill the little boy.
Little boy.
Yeah, he's a little boy. Isn't he?
Okay, so and with its
emotionally attached
with
now.
its with its dead, I'm going to like just press myself just in between these two boxes and like huddle down and like just hold my my arm in my hand.
Got you.
And I'm gonna say to Milana, just like, oh that cold, it got my arm.
Would my lay on hands like help that?
Yeah, I mean, it's like James is kind of role playing, like as in making this.
It's just
natural,
damage.
so
Okay, fine.
yeah.
It's just regular damage, effectively.
Okay.
Yeah.
Flavor in it.
Okay. Oh, it's not my go.
It's not your go. So it's now the mean locks. You see that these two. Let me just check the word.
We are. Oh,
What's their intelligence? Ooh, decent. Okay. So.
What's the piece then?
Although, if as his turn, as he's coming up and it goes, it'll be ready for him when he gets out.
Nice.
Yeah, that's true. So you see that these 3 mean locks all kind of skitter down this way just a little bit up to here, and they're going to attempt to telepathically torment this powerful knight in front of them.
Let's go,
Not
baby.
getting hit by them. And so, right. So.
Yeah, that's right. I think one of them's off. And then
But this meant that one of them was damaged.
No, it was like that. There was an extra counter left on the table.
No, as in, so the yellow meant there was only one of them,
Oh,
but the
really?
red meant that one of them was damaged.
Oh, I'll stick it with.
Yeah,
Oh.
but yeah.
Okay. wisdom saving throw, please.
Me?
Yeah.
Bring it, baby. Yeah. 14.
Okay. So you're stood there and you see these Meanlocks. They kind of like previously they've been quite erratic and like jumping around and quite nimble and like a bit all over the place. And then these four have kind of ganged together quite ominously and are just staring at you. And you see they've got these little tiny beady white eyes that are just glaring into your soul. And you just suddenly, like as your eyes kind of lock onto theirs, you just suddenly feel your mind being bombarded with these like telepathic thoughts of like horror and fear and any of your greatest fears. And for a second, like your brow furrows and like as your face begins to like kind of contort into a bit of an anguish, you kind of allow your summer form to just like your stoicism with this form just kind of like pushes through, and like you're just like, no, I'm here. I've got this duty that I want to fulfill, and it just kind of like just blasts all of them away. And you see that as it does, they all kind of like, knowing what's happened, they all just kind of like hiss at you as they like get really pissed off that their little plan hasn't worked. And that other Meanlock's going to attack Dragos. Disadvantage. 17 to hit would hit.
Oh, AC 17, so means a beat, yeah.
So then that's a. So it's 6 points of damage, and then also can Dragos please make a Constitution saving throw?
15. 6 points of damage.
Yep, he manages to resist their effect.
What does the effect attempt feel like to him?
So as he kind of like stabs forward with his little claw, you see Dragos is able to step out of the way, but it kind of like nicks his paw as he jumps back. As this wound opens up, what you can feel through Dragos is this kind of sense of numbness in the hand. You see he like shakes it around, but like it's kind of lost a bit of sensation. Dragos is a little bit confused at the sensation, but isn't otherwise affected. Next up is Dorwin.
Cool. I'm gonna hop over this crate. I'm gonna cast web here.
Okay, nice. Sure.
Just keep moving back.
Yeah. Leave that guy. Let's deal with these guys. Stick him in the spikes.
Nice.
Yeah. So 20-foot cube. So this is 5 feet wide here, isn't it?
Yes.
So that's 10 feet across, but 10 feet there. So it's this wide and goes, and that's 10 feet. So it's this. That's imagine that's a cube. It's a 20-foot cube.
What we're doing is the things are warped, so it's a rectangle.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. Can you just remind me of what it, like how it restricts me?
So anyone that enters the terrain, it's difficult terrain and it's lightly obscured. And if you enter it, you've got to make a dex save of 17. Otherwise,
Dex?
yeah.
Is there not an option for strength?
Just says dex.
Really? For where?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Attack slash save, dex 17.
Alright, fine.
Any creature that starts its turn or enters on a failed save, the creature is restrained in the webs until it breaks 3. So a creature restrained can then use its action to make a strength check
Okay, I see.
of 17,
Alright,
and then it's
cool.
no longer restrained.
Nice. Okay, good.
And just so everyone knows, if this thing catches on fire, it slowly burns and causes damage to anyone in it. Just so you know.
Okay.
Right, I'm gonna get the piece of...
Sure.
Nice. Oh, one sec. Just do one thing. I always forget this. And then I vanish.
Is that ethereal drawn?
No, that's my blink.
Oh, okay, cool, nice. All right, so it's now the guard. Seeing this guy attacking Dragos, he's kind of like, he's been introduced to Dragos, I'm sure, on the travel down, and he quite likes that there's this cool dragon around. Seeing Dragos under threat, he's going to like run forward with his shield up and attempt to like plunge his sword into the creature. I'm going to roll to see if he can get a flank, just because it's kind of cool, which he can.
Nice.
So advantage. Nice. Hit. I can't the sheet up. I reckon it's probably reasonable to do a D8.
It'll be for James. But
Yeah.
we knew that
He deals 9 points of damage to the Meanlock as he runs forward and like slashes at its side. The Meanlock kind of hisses and turns its attention to the guard as well. And next up is this fucking lumbering beast. So you can see this Dorwin's kind of like waved his dagger in the air, and this web just kind of like splooshed out, filling up this huge area.
Just right in front of my face.
Yeah, so it's kind of like hazy looking through this like network of spider webs. This fucking stupid troll is literally going to dash through the.
So this spike growth is difficult terrain as well.
Yeah. So it's going to halve, so it can go 30 feet with its dash.
So that's
When it
10, 20.
Oh no! It's, each square is 10.
Yeah.
So he's here. So
10,
10, 20, 30.
30.
So you can get to here, and what's that? So that's 10, 20,
So
30 feet.
So he does 64.
74.
Oh no, sorry, no. So he's doing 30 feet.
Yeah.
So which every 5 feet, it's 2.
It's 4 feet.
4 feet.
No, it's every 5 feet.
4 feet.
You said
Well,
4 feet.
well, I don't know why I said 5 feet. 4 feet. My brain's not working properly at the moment.
It would be odd if it's 4 feet.
Mm.
Yeah, it's every 5 feet it travels. It's 2d4. So that's 6. That's 6. So does it? So it's got to do 12d4.
12d4
Okay.
plus whatever the web does.
Then whatever
I'll
Fergus is.
just do a roll 12d4 thing.
We could do it on here if you want.
And then I'll have it make its dex save against which it fails.
Shall I do it on here?
I've just done it.
Oh, okay.
It's 34.
Nice.
Yeah. Which was mostly threes and fours, couple of twos. No, not a single one.
Nice.
So yeah, as it's running through, it's just kind of like it's like stepping its feet, it's like as it's like bashing through these spikes and like knocking them over as it goes. And as it's running forward, it like seeing the web, it like goes to like swing its like massive claw at the web to like kind of cut through it. And as it does, it just kind of like stumbles forward from its sore feet and just kind of falls into the web, and it's just like completely stuck in the web itself. And it's just like trying to restrain out of it and see how it does on its next turn. Once it takes. It's its turn.
I think
it takes action, can't it?
Doesn't it?
Wait,
Doesn't
it
it
dashed,
dash?
it dashed, yeah.
So yeah, it's dashed into
Doesn't
it.
it take damage in the web as well?
No, it doesn't take damage.
No,
on the
it
web.
just gets
It's
restrained.
But
we can set it on fire and then it takes damage.
And so it's just kind of stuck, like kind of half lifted up by the web with like kind of 1 foot on the ground. It's just kind of like roaring. You can see its big, ugly face with its large underbite with kind of like filed down, blunt teeth. It's now Pilana's turn.
Cool. She is going to come towards these three. What?
Wounded Jamesy.
I just gave it all and they're like, I'm so wounded. And you're like, oh well.
Are you that injured?
You did just say your arm, to be fair.
I didn't lay it on, and
You
I was
could have
like,
laid it on more. You were just like,
you
my arm
I don't
hurts.
know.
But you're
pretty late.
Yeah.
I know, I'm pretty thick.
Process.
I'll give you credit.
I'm not gonna lie,
I've got significantly under 10 HP.
I'm not gonna lie, I did forget about that, and before I
Fair
forgot
enough.
something, and you were like, "You've already done it, so you can't
Yeah,
go
fair
back."
enough.
So, if we're gonna do it once, we have to do it
Yeah, fair
across
enough.
all of them. So, I will come back for you, but you're kind of safe at the moment anyway. It's fine.
Behind a couple barrels.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and kill these things that are attacking us, so it makes sense. Right. Sorry.
Yeah. It's not.
The hag isn't probably going to come back.
He's safe between two boxes.
At least you're not a healer.
I'm not used to healing things. I'm used to killing things. 20 to hit. 26 to hit.
Nice. Yeah.
Uh, uh, 17 points of damage, and then I'm going to do one of those as a divine smite, which is a 1d8 plus 5. 11, so 28 points of damage between. Oh, and because they're two attacks, one of those they're spread amongst two of them. So 28 points of damage. One attack on one and one attack on the other.
Sure.
Okay, do I need to give you the numbers so you can split those
as
out?
in, so there's 3 here.
Yeah.
And you've done 28 points of damage.
Yeah.
So they
So,
received
'cause one-
some kind of they received some ice storm damage, so they are weak. Oh yeah. They both did. No, they did.
No, they didn't. They came over here.
Oh, but they would have taken cone of cold damage. Yeah, they would have. When the thing got us to pass, I didn't actually roll for them.
No, they were over here when that.
No, they weren't. They were like.
No, they were because there were other ones that were here that took the damage and they've now died. These guys moved from over here when the other guy disengaged and ran away.
Ah, yes.
Yeah. These guys were over here first, yeah, for sure. Shall I grab a plate and split it?
Holy cow.
Okay. Yes. All right. So these guys are as they are. So it's actually not enough to kill one. 28 points of damage. Oh shit! Alright. One of them's severe. I'll say you're able to like
take my third.
Almost completely weaken one of them.
Alright, well I'll put all of it in one.
Yeah, sure. Oh, yeah.
Could you get me a plate as well? A small plate?
Sure.
Because Kurt is going to... I'm not going to go here.
Sure.
You are. Do you want me to like put the box over here or something, Jamesy?
3.
Oh yeah, I guess that would
I'll put it on the side. I can deliver them to you when you need them stood up at the moment.
That's right. Perfect. Hear me.
Thank you. Okay. So yes. So this one. Well, no. This one had a red thing on him, so he's weakened.
He's already.
Yeah, because he was attacked by the guard earlier.
I see. It's enough to kill that one then. Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah.
It's like it was just so you know. Basically, they've got 31. So
Okay,
if he's taking some damage, it'll be.
Oh, he was definitely kind of cold.
No,
he wasn't attacked by the
became
guard.
cold. Yeah. How many times do you have to teach you this lesson, old man? Yeah, okay, so yeah, that's enough to kill this guy, and there's these still other 2 remaining. One of them's taken a bit of damage, but they're not dead. Cool, yeah, so you run forward to kind of like just decapitate this one little one, and the blade kind of like nicks the shoulder of one of the other 2 that are right there. Next up, is there anything else you want to do? Is that everything?
I can't help Jamesy, can I? No, I can't.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Jagos is going to have another pop at this guy, and hopefully he'll hit him this time. 13 to hit. Wow, he's doing really well. He's doing really, really well. Okay, right. Well, Gesh is going to
underground tunnels, like you can't like
I suppose it
move
makes
as much.
sense. Yeah. I'm gonna move backwards. How far would I be able to go and still keep line of sight of the troll?
I'd say you'd be able to. Yeah, you'd be able to go to there.
About there?
Yeah. Back to back with your ball.
Yeah, back to back with the buoy. Do I have to do dex save to move?
Not there. No, it's kind of from here onwards.
What happened with the troll, by the way?
He's stuck in the web.
Did you take damage from the spikes?
Yeah. He took fuck loads of damage.
12 d4.
Nice.
Yeah, he took like 32 or something points of damage. Oh, which I need to write down.
Yeah, and then I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark on the troll, which will mean that the spikes disappear, but they've served their purpose.
Do you want to swap 3 for 3? Sorry.
I'll
go back to
Right there.
Sure.
Easier. Alright.
And then
That one's spicy. You might like that one more.
13 to hit the troll.
No, I am pretty sure no.
Probably not.
Yeah, unlucky.
19 to hit the troll.
19 hits.
Okay, cool.
This is quite nice and easy, isn't it, for a battle?
But with one arrow, I still hit him for 20 points of damage.
Nice.
That's with Infused Strike and my Hunter's Mark.
Beautiful. Okay, yeah, so you fire your first arrow into the... You see it kind of gets like... wiggles into the web and kind of gets stuck in the web. And then you kind of like... Then you decide, I need to activate my Hunter's Mark here. So you do, and like swing it on him and you kind of see like a path through the web. You lose your arrow and it whistles through and stabs the troll right in the shoulder. And he kind of lets out this... Next up, is there anything else you want to do?
No. Sorry.
Okay. Yes, I just need to quickly read through something. Sorry, I'm just making sure I know it's a really long load thing. Yes. Okay. Yes, so what's this? 10, 20, 30, 40. Yeah. Okay, so the hag flies past here again, and out of view once more.
Sorry, which way, where, and when, and how?
Oh, you can't. You're looking this way.
Oh, fine.
What's behind you?
Okay, what did Dragos see then?
Dragos sees the hag fly past this way, and he transmits it to you. As she does, you see she kind of like waves her hand, and as she does, this like foot thick wall of ice just appears in front of you, fully blocking up this way. It's just this massive thick wall of ice, and you're pushed away from the wall, and you must make a dexterity saving throw.
Just me or Enoch as well?
Enoch's far enough away.
16.
16 is the saving throw.
Yeah.
Okay, so you fail the saving throw, but you still have your half damage from your aura.
Amazing.
So you take. This is with the half. You take 17 points of damage, which are blasted away from the wall, and the ice wall here remains where it is.
Okay.
Should we draw it on or have some sort
I've got a blue pen.
Symbolism on it?
Let's just do like a nice thick wall there.
All shaded in and thick. Well, that's them out of action. Does it go all the way up to the ceiling?
Yeah, it's not very high ceiling, but yeah.
Yeah.
Can I have a piece of chicken, JD?
Yeah.
There you go.
I knew that you'd say no, and then when I got chicken, you're like, oh.
Well, I mean, if you want me to get chicken.
Okay, so that was the hag's turn. And next up is Enoch. Just crawls to below.
For the love of God!
Put me out of my misery! Yeah. But Enoch's going to be like, Alana, thanks for sorting out those enemies. Do you think maybe you could give me a hand? That's it.
That's what you're doing?
That's all you can do.
Are you going to move closer to me?
No, I'm going to stay in the boxes in the cupboard.
What's the symbol for the A?
You get.
Achievement.
Okay. Next up is the mean loss. Oh, this one also would have been blasted. Make the save, so it's now back up there. It's pushed back.
I know the floor is your domain.
I'm pretty sure the hag had killed more mean-locks than you. No, good job she's chaotic. Okay, on their turn, so this one's going to try and fight Dragos. This one's also going to come
Why
running
did you
over.
change the yellow for a red, by the way?
Because it's one left and he's wounded.
Oh, okay.
And then, so these three here are going to.
Was only two of them because that one was a yellow and it was yellow symbolised.
Yeah, but this is
one.
two.
No, that's one. Because it's got a yellow.
Yellow is.
No,
Oh
it's
yes,
not
yes,
like
yes,
the
yes.
That's why I was
Sorry,
confused.
sorry.
So put the yellow one back with that one as well to represent.
But he's one and wounded.
So
So you need
the
yellow
one as
and
well.
red.
Yellow
Well, no,
and
it's
red.
just red.
Or just 2 yellows.
Or just 2.
No,
or
because
just
red
two.
indicates that it's already been
one and
injured.
wounded. Red is one and
Two
wounded. So
yellows,
red is
there's
Red was
Okay.
red.
They're both one and they're both wounded. So red.
Okay, fine.
Alright.
Well, okay, cool.
Well.
Anyway, so
That's
these
not how
two.
we're doing it. That's
Yeah.
fine.
That's
That's fine. That's fine.
how we
Yeah,
do it.
that's fine.
We were doing
Yeah,
it as red is injured, yellow is one.
Yes.
As separate things.
Yeah, but there was no such thing as an injured one when there was 2. Because if there's no point indicating that, because up until now, every time there's been damage to one of them has died. So we've just been doing yellows the whole time.
Oh, fair.
Anyway, they both try and attempt this mental torment on Dragos.
He's good. Fucking get it.
So can I please have a wisdom saving throw from Dragos? He's trying to beat a 12.
He got a 10.
And does he have any bonuses?
He got a 10.
Look how excited he is.
It was a 10 total.
Yeah, he's got +5 to his wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Good luck.
Okay, so he takes 14 points of psychic damage as his mind is bombarded with these like awful thoughts of fears and worries. His mind is flung back to your time together back in your home range. And as these thoughts are bombarding him, the Dragos is frightened of the creatures and is now also fully incapacitated. So he just kind of like slumps down to the floor, like just terrified, like kind of trying to cover up his head, maybe the part of his wing and his claws as well.
Is this fucking guard gonna help him?
Yeah, he's damaged him a little bit, but not much.
I mean, Dragos has not done any damage to anyone this whole game.
He's trying his best, little guy.
Little guy.
And now it's Dorwin's turn.
Alright. I reappear. Those guys are injured, are they? Yeah.
Yes.
Alright. I'll
There is also this sheet, this big wall of ice down here as well now.
yeah, gutted. They need to make a wisdom. I'm going to cast Toll the Dead on the one closer to Dragos. And they need to make a wisdom saving throw of 17.
Sure. He fails to save. This echo that reverberates around the sewer lines.
Not through the ice wall.
2d12. Yeah. He takes 8 points of damage.
Okay, nice.
Trash.
He's probably about half, so I'll put it on course. I'll give him another red splodge because he's double wounded. You see, he kind of like grabs hold of his head and kind of like rips it as this bell kind of like reverberates through its body. And next up is the guard. Seeing this moment of weakness, he's going to spring forward and attack.
Does he have to do a dex save?
And he does. Which he succeeds. And he rolled a nat 1 to hit.
Oh,
So he's going to slip over anyway. He like comes running forward, and as he swings with the sword, you see the Mimok like jumps out the way, and his foot just kind of twists on the ice, and he just like slips over, head over arse, and cracks his head on the ice.
Who invited this chump?
I think maybe you. And next up, it's the troll. So you notice that the arrow that's stuck out of its arm, you see the troll kind of lets out this low kind of, and as it does, the arrow kind of falls out of its arm, and you see the wound closes up slightly.
Oh,
fuck's sake. Just fucking die, dickhead.
No, it's got a while to go.
Oh god.
And on his action, he's going to try and make a strength check to get out of the web, which is contested by your modifier in it, Fergie.
17.
17. So
It's going to be quite strong.
that one.
Oh.
I'm gonna say he's got no option to break out next turn either.
Hell yeah.
Come the fuck up.
Okay, so yeah, as he like goes
Bouncing
through, you
around.
see that the Dorwin, like seeing him like frantically shake, like try and escape, kind of like
waves his dagger up through the air, and you see that more webs just kind of like stick to his arms and like kind of like stick
Can
to
we
the
say
edge
we
of
have
his
any
hand.
kind of advantage on me shooting arrows at him next turn?
If
Yeah.
someone's restrained,
Yeah, someone's
do you have?
restrained? Like,
So-
and he's just rolling that one. Like,
So let me look at the restrained condition.
The only thing is,
speed is 0. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage.
The only thing is, don't you have disadvantage going through the web?
you know.
No, it's only lightly obscured.
Oh.
So that means
Okay.
disadvantage on perception checks only.
Ah, okay, nice.
Okay, so yeah, he also just maybe interesting for Dorwin. He also has disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. So any spells that are dex based.
When he's restrained.
Well, he's restrained, yeah.
I'll get him in the web again.
Double time plan. Okay, nice.
Clapping his dagger like that.
Just filling. All the people waiting at the edge of the sewers just have like white stuff bubbling out the top.
Okay, so Troll just went. Pilana, it's your turn.
I look around for more enemies.
And I see Enoch.
Finally! No one can see!
Just like head to toe stab wounds. Like, yeah, the eye's just gone.
Poor dude's so cold.
So I'm gonna go and lay on hands on Enoch, and I'll
Throw hands.
And then are you like going to do some healing as well or something?
no.
Just gonna lay hands on
Come here, little
You're
man.
fucked, mate.
Lay on hands. Throat.
Bart Simpson.
I'll give him 20 points of health.
Nice.
Yeah.
20 points to the colleague. You feel the necrosis on your arm kind of like gets purged away slightly, as you're only left with kind of minor icy scars now. But you immediately feel kind of a bit of warmth like pass back through your body. Blood cast the spell through you.
Puts pantsing on the pizza box.
Next is Gesh.
Cool. Seeing this opportunity with the frost troll now being completely bound by the web, I am going to take 2 more shots at him.
Karen. Merrill, do you want a thin slice?
How many slices did we get?
I think so. There's 20 total. So that's 7 each. 1% one less. I think you had the one less. I had one pretty fat slice, and I've got one thin one left. Do you want that?
I rolled a 19
You're right.
and a nat 20,
Hang on to it.
which I shall take. Thank you very much. Right, so I'm going to calculate it because the nat 20 is just double damage, right? And it's double. You just double your rolls.
Yeah. You can roll multiple times, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so
I remember that it also you get the +5 or whatever from the attack is also double.
okay, cool. 6. Okay. Nice.
Fuck.
Oh, no shit.
That's it.
No, that's an 8. 8. No, hold on.
Wait, double that.
No, no, no.
Don't roll again, double that.
No, I'm going to double that, yeah. But then that's
16 plus 8.
4, and then I've got Hunter's Mark as well. Oh.
10.
So it's
Oh, yeah, you big old damage roll now.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
So one of the arrows, and I'm not using Infused Strike because Dragos is frightened. Should we just say that?
Okay,
for
yeah.
flavour? So one arrow. one arrow does 34 points of damage. And the other arrow. Oh. Okay. 24.
What are you hitting the troll?
And it does another 34 points of damage. I just did 68 points of damage.
What did you get in his eyes?
Fucking hell.
Why is that? That was not double. Why is that?
No, yeah, because it's double.
Because you rolled 2 dice. You doubled them before. For 34.
No.
You times by 4.
No, fucking hell, wait. No, wait, so I
Well,
doubled.
what did you roll just as a base on your first set of rolls?
An 8.
Yeah, mate, it's got 2 attacks.
Yes,
Yeah, but the
that's
second one isn't doubled.
Yeah, Yes, it is.
Yeah.
No, it was a 20 and a 19.
Oh no, so it's okay.
So times by 3 instead of 4.
So it's 34 plus 17. So
Okay.
it's 51 points of damage.
Alright, still
Fine.
pretty handy.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, chunky.
No, you are no. Cool, I got.
Yeah,
I got
that's
lost
a
in the
good point.
source.
The second one wasn't it? So, what was it? Sorry, 50.
51 points of damage.
Double it again. Then I'll double this. And I can double that one.
Nice. Okay, lovely. So, you see the troll as go on, do you describe it?
No, you do it. Go on.
Alright, sure. So,
Yeah, you do it.
the troll, as it's stuck there, as you've this hunter's mark is just like picking out more, as it's like you've had it for longer, you're picking out more paths through the web. And so your first arrow, you're able to spin it, the troll is kind of up like this. The first one, you're able to fire the arrow and it goes straight under his armpit and kind of like stabs into some like vital bits in there. And then the second one kind of like, you turn to Dragos like hoping for an infused strike, but like feeling the fear, and you're kind of like, he needs a moment, and blast your second arrow, and you see that this one just like pierces him straight through the throat, and you see he just kind of like, as it does, he kind of like bends his head down, causes the arrow to like snap against his shoulder, and he's just kind of like moaning as this like icy blue, like kind of bluish purpley blood is like pouring out of his neck, as he's wounded.
But he's not dead, and I've shot him in the neck.
Yeah, he's not dead now.
Fucking hell.
No, he's a troll.
He's a troll. He's a big boy.
fucking big old troll.
He's a big old boy.
Well,
Well, I'm unloading on him, to be fair though. So.
and you're so lucky he's not.
I know.
You.
I know.
This couldn't have, you couldn't have managed the situation better. Basically.
I'm taking my chances with this web here, but then he doesn't get. He can't break out this round, so that's why.
How many points did we do in the end?
51 points of damage.
Ooh, nice.
So next
a new
up.
record?
No, Elixir got maybe into the 70s, I think, at one point.
I swear he lost more damage than that as well.
Yeah,
I mean, you look like
Maybe, yeah.
at one point.
Yeah, you got like a 68 or something once, something like that. We've been in that realm. I think Alexis maybe had a high 70 at one point. Okay, so next up, the hag comes wailing down here and just kind of like pauses here for a moment, and does another cone of cold on you guys, so that's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Yeah, so it's able to get all of you.
And the troll?
Doesn't reach the troll.
Fucks the Mingox though.
It does.
They're surely dead.
I'm gonna pre-take them off.
Sure, yeah. even if they take half.
Oh, is Dragos no longer frightened now? As they're now dead, they were the source of his fear.
Yeah, he's chilling.
Yeah! But he's gonna die any second. So it's like,
Okay.
It's like peaceful death,
Yeah.
rather
Yeah.
than like traumatic death. So.
Yeah.
More just like serious hypothermia.
Can we have Constitution saving throws, please? Unless somebody has a certain spell which stops other spells.
Did you not hear him?
What's that?
Ah, you it's alright.
What spell is he casting?
Cone of Cold.
Oh, no, he's fucking not.
Leaving it late.
Yeah, shall counter spell.
Okay, so this is a 4th level spell, so it does need a save to be made, but it's not very high.
Hold on.
It automatically cancels 3rd level spells, and then 4th and higher, it's like a 10 plus whatever the spell's level is, or something like that.
10 plus 4. Alright, I'll cast it at 4th level.
Cool. And what's it contested? Is it contested by their spellcaster?
It's not contested at 4th
Just
level.
if it's higher than... Yes, of course. Okay. Oh, you're just casting it at full...
Casting it a level higher to immediately cancel out
cancel
the...
it. Nice. So this was also her... Just a bit meta, but this was also her last cone of cold.
Okay.
Oh, you shouldn't have said that.
No, it's alright. She's got other spells. Don't worry.
Well said.
Yeah.
She's got squares of cold.
Tetrahedron of chill.
We're all just chilling. What's up, bro?
As she kind of like whooshes around the corner, you see she pauses here to try and like properly take aim. And as she does, she like casts this cone of cold. You see she's got a wide grin on her face. And as the spell like emanates out from her hand, Dorwin just like turns around with a bit of fear in his eyes, and then a level of resolution. As how does your counter look?
Has she already cast her spell?
Yeah, let's do that because it's more fun rather than just like nothing happens. We'll say I like point my dagger and just like a beam of a light opposite to the color of the light she is using.
So blue, so probably like a yellowish.
Yeah, fine. That just comes out of mine, intercepts her cone, and as they collide, it sort of like bursts into this like ball of, you know, yellowy blue light, which then just like collapses into itself with a pop. Yeah.
Just gone.
And they're just snowed,
You
flutters
see
onto
her,
the ground.
She just kind of like, her face drops and she lets out a frustrated cackle and goes, but she's kind of like paused there for a minute. She wants to line up the shot, so she's briefly available.
Quick thing.
Yes.
Now I've used my 4-level spell, doesn't matter. But if I were to have casted Wall of Fire, because there's like no light, would it have been like invisible? But because when I cast my chromatic orb, the orb stayed, but the flames disappeared.
I would probably rule that for a rule of cool, it would kind of be like, you know, the F1 fires. They're like,
like a shimmer of heat radiation. Fine.
In the air.
I wondered if I could like confuse the Meanlocks into not knowing where to run.
That'd be cool.
But anyway, carry on.
Okay, so that was the old Hagarino and Enoch.
So, is this ice wall the entire length of the entire height? Okay.
We're gonna bust it down.
Can I see through it?
No, it's thick ice.
How thick?
But
Oh, that's some thick ice.
damn. That's some thick ice. I'm going for a wee.
That's like driving your motherfucking car on the ice. Kind of thick ice. Or your wagon and cart.
Slipping and sliding. Well, the ultimate breaking's well not working.
Slip and slide right with you.
Christ, there's a long 6 seconds to decide what you're going to do. It's just another DM.
The DM's gone.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, I was just looking at my stuff. I know what I'm going to do.
Oh, you do.
What are you gonna do?
Good question.
Yeah, probably not a whole lot to be fair.
Need to get through the ice.
Chip down the ice.
Well, yeah, I'm going to make an attack against the ice, but I don't think I'll be very...
Oh, that was a lick too.
Flare.
Give me spell slots back.
You could burn a hole.
Oh, yeah, that might be a
yeah.
but it might...
Might backfire and hit you in the face.
Yeah, that was a shame. I never got to use that. Did I?
Yeah, maybe like I used like once.
Maybe.
I think I only got like a.
It was a bit annoying though because I had to touch them, and I was always in the middle of combat.
I was
so it wasn't
fucking
that
hiding
easy.
or on a different plane of existence.
Yeah.
So all the Meanlocks gone.
Yeah, they all did.
So it's just the Alhoon and the troll.
Right.
What a guan.
Nada.
I'm gonna walk over and try and make an attack against the ice to break it down.
Okay. Give me an attack roll.
Do I not hit this wall?
That would be
The wall evades your
brutal.
attack.
Yeah.
It's not the attack rolls for objects. You hit, but it's about does it actually like do the damage kind of thing.
Sure.
Right.
And
Does it connect?
do I get advantage because it's a wall?
No.
Surely it's quite a low thing.
Yes, very high.
Yeah. An AC of 21. for the-
24.
Yes, you
Glad we
Miss.
confirmed that fact.
Yeah.
Oh, if I do, I need...
Well, you're not doing a sneak attack.
Surely you can.
Why?
Why not?
It's a wall.
Do more
What's he
damage.
sneaking up on?
Do more damage.
It's got no perception.
So I also get it?
Yeah.
No. You have a like a sneak attack is like you manoeuvred your way around a creature to get like a weak point. This is just a fucking wall.
Yeah,
But
but
can I not
surely
say
you
I,
could not like find a
like
weak
a
point
chink
in
in the
thing.
You
ice?
can't sneak attack like a fucking object.
But can I not say the sneak attack mean like identifying a weak point in the wall?
How are you doing that?
Alright, can I make a perception check?
I mean,
Active
well, no.
perception
It
check
won't,
is your
like,
full.
It won't like come to anything.
Okay, would my passive perception not
Well,
be
you
enough
could,
to like
so basically like
to like identify like a crack or like a?
Yeah, so I'd allow you to make a roll if there were any weak points or cracks, but there aren't. It's just a big wall of ice. It's magical ice.
Right, so if he attacks it now and we make a crack on the next round, he can do that because he's attacking the weak point.
not really, no.
But you just said
Dude, it's how attacking objects works.
Well,
But like, if
you can't sneak. There's nothing to sneak up on. It's a wall.
It has no perception, so
but you all.
fine,
What's the
alright,
advantage?
fine. Yeah, alright.
DM rules. And also, that sounds like the rules.
It is just the rules. I'm not just doing ball breaker.
I like the thought of Enoch like sneaking up on this fucking.
Ah, I got you. The wall. It would be the same for the wall if you'd snuck.
Alright, well, Enoch's intelligence is only 10, so he's going to try and do that anyway. Yeah, exactly. No, when put attacks like the chair.
the pizza box.
11 points of damage.
I would say there is a cleverer way to weaken a wall of ice, but
I don't have any, like,
Fire.
Torch.
Do you have a
But
torch?
also, flames instantly go out.
Yeah, that's true.
So,
not really, do you?
like,
Yeah.
I thought of that actually, and I decided that the heat and the flame instantly goes out then. Yeah, I'm going to press my ass to it and try and melt it with my body heat.
My flaming gooch melts the wall.
Yeah, that's not rash.
Yeah, Enoch's rampant committee. And I'm going to see what my attack does for 11 points of damage.
11 points of damage. Yeah. So there's basically the wall from a game perspective. I'll describe it, and we can take it as we want. But it's kind of split into 10-foot sections.
Okay.
And so with your 11 points of damage, you fairly significantly damage the wall, but not like loads.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's enough to like you're able to with Frostbrand you kind of slash and it kind of like a chunk of the ice kind of like cracks off.
Okay.
One thing I would note as well though is with that chunk of ice cracked off, where that ice was, there's kind of like a bluish like icy steamy shimmer.
Okay. And can I see through it with the crack that's come off?
Let's say you've made. I'm gonna say with this one, not quite.
Were you able to make out silhouettes from not see through it, so sort of opaque now?
So I think it's.
You know.
Well,
I mean, I would say yeah. It sort of depends whether they've summoned like an opaque wall or a slightly translucent wall.
Usually
Doesn't
it
specify.
says something about
Yeah,
visibility.
it does, doesn't it? But it doesn't seem too specific.
What's the
It's
spell called?
Wall of Ice.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
Pretty powerful actually. Yeah, it doesn't specify. So I'm gonna say, I mean, in my head I was envisioning like that kind of opaque bluish ice.
Yeah, like Antarctic ice.
Yeah, that's what I was
Not
sort of thinking.
Fridge ice.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, that's what I'm gonna stick with. Sorry.
okay. Well then I'm gonna. Yeah, no, I appreciate it. Well then, I take it walls on resistant to psychic damage then.
I don't think they have a psyche.
Almost.
Cause a wall to have ego death.
15 to hit the wall
Oh, with a second
with my
attack.
bonus attack.
Yeah, that hits.
All right, fantastic.
Oh, that's a roll just for a wall.
Yeah, I know.
With the AC, I like to imagine like if you have like a pick and you're like hitting a rock, it doesn't
Yeah.
necessarily break on the first hit.
Yeah,
Like, it takes a
you can
couple
like
to,
kind of get the sweet spot where you like really connect with it. Yeah.
That's what
So I
I'm
got another 6 points of damage.
Another 6 points. Okay, so
I would say my sneak attack thing is it allows me to identify a weakness and exploit it. That's like the definition. So for the second attack,
but it also specifies if you have advantage and if a creature is within 5 feet, and neither of those things are, because the wall isn't a creature, and it also you don't have advantage.
Surely he has advantage against the wall.
Why would they even give them an AC if everyone just has advantage against objects?
What's the AC of a barrel?
A barrel.
About 8.
I mean, I'm curious now.
Probably about 8.
What's the wall? Like 10.
It's 12.
12. That's quite high for a
It's
wall.
honest, mate. It's a big
What about the
fucking
AC
brick
of a wooden door?
I'll probably give it about 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oak
barrel.
wall? Maybe a 12?
I'd say the AC of objects probably equates more to what it is, because like a castle wall doesn't have an AC of like 13 or 14, so it's like more related to the integrity of the object rather than like.
So you could just
13 for a castle wall.
So you
I was
could-
expecting you to say like 50.
Oh, fuck that, we're not going through the gates anymore, we're just going to walk up
Yeah.
to the wall.
So we could just break our way through walls quite easily.
Yeah, they'll have like 600 HP or something.
Ah, okay, fine. No, right, fine.
Oh,
Well, we nearly
I was
broke
expecting
D&D
to
now.
have 600 HP and an AC of 50.
Yeah.
No, you can chunk a bit of stone off with a sword.
Not before it
You
gets pretty
damage the
blunt.
sword
Yeah,
very
more of a-
quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You would. The sword would be fucked. Because then you'd be able to get through this.
So what's the result then?
Oh, so I've done another 6 points of damage with some psychic daggers that I've conjured and plunged into this ice.
Oh, that's the psychic damage, is it?
Yeah.
But wait, is that psychic damage or
Well,
are they
yeah, I
just
don't
daggers
even know
that
if I
do
can do that
regular
then.
damage?
It does 6 points. Well, that's why I said.
Yeah, I did think you can do psychic damage to an object.
We're still debating the wall.
I always envisioned it as like there is physical, but I always thought of it as like a psychic addition because it's like you
Well,
are
yeah.
stabbing people physically. So yeah, I'll rule that it's like got a physical.
Although you could
Yeah,
actually say that
I do
actually
agree with
no,
that.
because I mean the dagger is like ethereal and it disappears if I throw it. So maybe it actually isn't like a physical
It
object.
penetrates skin. Like it stabs into people.
It makes
like, makes them
it's
bleed.
physically there in the world.
It's not just psychically
Yeah,
splitting their
yeah.
jugular open. 'Cause that's not a psychic thing, is it? That's like a physical thing.
I've actually kind of always thought it kind of did psychic.
You hit someone, they just think
Yeah.
their jugular to explode. That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's like yeah. So I don't think I can use it.
Okay,
I'm
right.
Yeah, I prefer that.
I'm ruling on
That's
that.
very cool.
Sure.
Yeah, like
So
the
the
whole
magic
point is
of
that
it
like
is
nothing
what-
actually does it, and they envisage and imagine.
They like
They're
manifest
like
it.
yeah, they
Yeah.
manifest it themselves.
It's pretty
It's
cool.
like you bring it on yourself.
Yeah.
I'm like the god.
Such a roundabout way of getting to you being a god.
Yeah. Well, like you know, I pass
He could give
judgment.
himself an aquatic arm to be fair.
Yeah,
That's something
yeah,
that
that's
only
true.
God can do.
Please give him your jumper.
Yeah, we'll share it. Go one each. Okay. So that's your go. The mean locks.
They're dead.
They're dead. They're fucking idiots. Except for the two that are still alive. But they've kind of fucked off now.
No, the what?
One of
Two
them
disappeared,
yeah.
didn't they? Yeah, fine.
But they were super windy.
Hmm.
I think they're a bit high. Yeah, they were wounded.
No, they were the ones that I slashed and stuff.
Okay, yeah.
So they were.
Okay, in that case, it's door
25 plus
dimple.
How much did you attack the wall once?
Yeah.
Or twice? Okay.
Once.
I'd
say if you're trying to attack the same section, I'd say you roll a d4 and on a 1 or on a 4 we'll say you'll hit the same spot that you got hit.
have you decided that the section that you hit matters?
Yeah, because he's done some damage to one of them. So.
Oh, is it like panels?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
And on
Well,
a
you
on
wouldn't
a
know that.
on a what do I hit the correct
I'll
section?
tell you what. Give me
it's just randomly saying,
give me
yeah.
an intelligence check to see if you can figure out where you think they will have done it. Like if you're because you're very very intelligent, so you can probably picture it.
Save or just normal
Just
intelligence?
to, do the save because then you've got your bonus, haven't you?
Yeah.
Which is only very smart boys.
27.
I'll say
Surely.
anything other than a 1 or a d4 will be the right score.
Okay. Then yeah, I'll cast a chromatic orb of fire at the wall,
Okay.
and I'm gonna just move behind Gesh a little bit. Sure.
So give me a d4 to stay.
D4. Come on, baby. 2.
Nice.
And I do 11 points of damage, but I assume doubled.
Yeah.
So 22 points of damage.
20 points of damage. Okay, so as Enoch, as you're kind of like hacking away at this wall, and Polana comes over to like start chipping away
Oh,
at
sorry.
you.
Can I?
Oh no, is that something you wanted to?
Well, yeah, I was just going to say I'm going to go and hide behind these boxes. Well, I'm going to go just walk a little bit back from the wall. Like, to let Polana, like, go into the same space
Okay.
that I was. Just,
Oh sure, yeah.
Like,
Like,
you know,
your
I've,
turn.
like,
You've
stepped
done
back,
it, and
I've
you're like,
done
oh fucking hell.
Those 6 seconds
Yeah.
flickering.
Fuck.
Tell me about it.
Yeah, sure. So the orb, you see, as it kind of whistles through, you see that the orb kind of like it like battles with the aura of no flame and kind of like whistles a bit, but like by the time it impacts, it's able to like the kinetic energy kind of causes a bit of a fiery burst. As it does, you see it kind of crack. The impact kind of cracks through the ice, and it kind of like melts this hole through one of the panels. And one of these panels kind of like opens up mostly like that. But you can still see that where the wall was, there's like this shimmery, kind of very frigid looking like haze. That's Dorwin's turn. You've done your movement as well. Is there anything else you want to do or can do?
Nah, I just moved around the corner a little bit. Little bit.
The guard stands up and is a bit embarrassed.
Full action. That's it.
Come on, cheese. Come on,
Okay.
cheese, Mom.
Next up is the troll. He's going to try and break out on this turn.
No, he doesn't get a go, does he?
Wasn't that last? Was it
No,
last
no,
turn? This turn? Wow,
Because
it's
he got on that one.
Yeah,
so
I thought it had been that way then as
Yeah.
well. Okay, cool. Yeah, so as he goes to move, these additional webs that have been conjured are still fixing him firmly in place.
Also,
but
can I just ask-
the wound on his neck
Oh, go on.
does seal up.
But he does take an additional D4 worth of damage because he's in the.
He's not moving.
It's not moving.
Oh,
He has to
and
move
also
5
the
feet.
spikes are gone now.
Oh,
Is there a concentration
Oh
spell?
yeah, of course.
So they've done the damage, but then when I cast Hunter's Mark on him,
They've gone back to hell.
Is Hunter's Mark concentration?
yes.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. So also mechanics thing, like if he breaks free from there and then moves forward again, is he back in the web again?
He will have to make a dexterity save.
Okay, fine. Okay, I'm gonna risk it for a shot, Vicky.
What are you risking?
Whoa.
Oh, it's his turn. Sorry, I thought for some reason.
Well, no,
I
it's
thought
not a
it
noise
was your
go,
turn.
is it? So who?
So he can't do fucking jack shit, fucking idiot, except for heal slightly. Pilana.
Yeah, cool. So I'm gonna. Can I get an advantage because it's turned backward on me?
Yeah, as in like to attack it.
Like
Yeah.
flank.
I can allow you to try.
To
yeah.
flank it, yeah.
Sure.
Cool.
By the way, if it breaks free of the web, I don't think it can get re-webbed while it's still in the web.
Oh, okay.
It'll have to like start its turn now or enter. And if it's already in, it's like
Oh, is that like how it reads?
yeah,
Oh, so if he breaks through, he could just move out of it.
yeah.
Oh,
Basically.
Shit. Okay, well, I'm glad you pointed that out. I jump on Dracos and fly away. Down.
But if he doesn't fully move out of it on his turn, next turn he'll have to make the dex check again.
Okay.
I'm gonna. So, sorry.
We're
With
just trying to figure out a flank.
yeah. So with a flank, it's just advantage on things.
So basically,
Because I'm now wondering whether or not I should attack it with a spell.
So basically, you make a roll
Hmm.
with one of your skills that you think makes sense. So you can do like athletics.
Oh, got you.
And if it beats its AC, you get advantage on your attack
Okay.
on all your attacks.
Okay. But if I just go for a spell, then we're not going to flank.
You could
Right, or we
you
could
could still
flank.
try and get the flank bonus with the spell. Yeah. I would say
It's going to be harder to get with the spell because you're probably like modifier or something.
And it's got a VSM as its components as well, so it has to be audibly shouting and stuff, so it'll probably turn around, right? Yeah, fuck it. Alright, fuck that. I'm just going to run up behind it.
Sure. As you pass through the wall, can you give me a Constitution save?
Oh, no.
I vanished as well.
Okay, thanks.
23?
23, okay, nice. So you take what would be 7 points of damage, but half because of your thing, so 3 points of damage as you kind of like run through this ice wall. You feel this like frigid cold begin to envelop you before your summer like magic just kind of pushes all of that aside. You take a couple of points of damage.
Cool. So I'm going to do athletics for my thing.
But didn't you roll that? You got 23, didn't you?
No, that was my con save.
Ah, sorry, yes.
Yeah. Nat 20, baby.
Ah, lovely.
Oh,
nice.
Um,
What are we going on that 20 flank?
triple advantage.
That's not a good rule. Triple advantage.
I think we did say
roll
something
three,
like
roll
that.
three, yeah.
Or
That's what we've normally done when we've got double advantage.
It's not been double.
because the flank usually just gives you advantage on attack roll, right?
Yeah, it doesn't do any
three dice
extra
rolls.
damage or anything.
Maybe, yeah.
That's what we ruled. I remember us ruling that ages ago with someone got double advantage because the rules typically are you just have advantage and you're like, oh, that's boring. So,
Yeah.
And then we decided 4 was too much.
Yeah.
So I think 3 is good.
3 makes sense? Alright, cool. So I'm going to take 2 attacks. 2 attacks, but I'll roll the 3 for the first one quickly.
Maybe
For both.
Yeah,
For both?
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Or you could do
20s.
could do triple damage.
Well, it's not a crit. We haven't really just hit hits.
Auto crit.
That's so OP. That is
That's 20, that's 20.
Oh, fuck.
Nice.
That's
That's one
Double damage.
attack, and then you've got your second attack.
My second attack is 26. So
Nice.
19 and a 20.
So 1 is double
And
damage.
did you roll 6 d20s?
Yeah.
And you one 2 highs for 20 and 19.
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool, and so then I need to roll 3. Yeah, oh yeah,
Yeah.
100%. Cool, so 1, 2, 23, and then 23. I'm going to Divine Smite on the. Wait, so it was. I've rolled 3 things of damage because one of them was twice, right? So that makes sense. Yeah, that's fine. 23, but then Divine Smite is then doubled as well. And I'm going to roll that at second level. So that'll be 4d8 plus 5 for 1 attack. And then I'll do another one, so it's 5 more d8. So it's 5d8 plus 5 on top of. Plus 10.
Did you get the 5 twice? The plus 5 twice?
Okay. 5d8. Wait. Oh no, sorry, it's not plus 5. It's just 5d8.
But you've got the plus 5 from your just normal weapon attack, right? Plus 4.
But that's already on my attacks. Or
Yeah.
is that Divine Smite as well?
No.
No, yeah. That's already factored into my
Okay, cool.
my other damage. Yeah. 5d8. So that's 23. So wait, I need to double 4. No, because I've already done that. 22, so 45 points a day.
Nice. And is that with your and then your regular
That's
attack
my
as well?
that's my second one.
That's everything
Oh,
together.
yeah, with Divine Smite on both of them. Oh wait, should I do? Yeah, I may as well do another. I'll do both the Divine Smites at second level, so I need to do another d8.
Sure.
So 45 plus. Okay, 47, but it'll do.
Weird artwork for the Siege of Gondor.
Yeah, it's not related.
The
They've been
artwork
showing,
is
like-
gets it wrong
They've been
quite
showing
regularly.
like bird's eye view shots of bloody intersections in America. And, like, you can
But-
play with this.
But give well,
Yeah.
because you did it at second level.
That's just the like Google default,
Not 1d8.
you know, art background.
Yes,
Could be
so
whatever.
that's where I got 5d8 from.
It's not the.
Because I did both of them at
Not Spotify.
at second level, so they were both 2d8.
Oh, look.
But the first one, because it was a crit, was double, so it was 6d8
Siege of
total.
Gondor.
And I did 5d8, and then was like, oh, actually, I'll do the second,
The Lost
second
City of
level as
Gondor.
well. Did it at 6d8.
So you're confident with what you've
Yeah.
worked out. Okay, lovely. So nice. What was it?
47.
47.
Yeah.
Okay. And then that's that's just enough to kill.
Hey!
Do you want this one?
No.
Like you're doing my flank dance thing, you've done a double mega divine smite, you're in your summer form.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, cool. So I'm gonna basically, as I come bursting through the, because you said it's still kind of, you can't really see through it, right? The wall. You said there's still like some
The
air.
haze would be like lightly obscured.
Yeah. So it's basically I'm running through smoke in slow motion.
Yeah,
I get
yeah.
ants around me. Yeah.
nice.
I kind of
Remember, it's on the staff, like so it's slightly floating above the ground. as well.
Okay. Let me have a think for a second. Okay.
Go with your guts.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna.
It doesn't have to be like 2 swipes either as well. You can.
Yeah. I was gonna say. Can I jump on its broom?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna jump up onto its broom, like perch behind it, and just wrap my sword around it and slit its throat from behind.
Nice. Now I imagine there's like some divine fucking light glowing.
Yeah. So as I'm doing that, I've got this like brooch around my neck with this jewel in, and you see the same divine light that came from this like just perfect serene white light emanating from that, and then that like runs through my arm, and like intertwines with the metal in my sword as it makes contact and tears through the flesh.
Nice. As you do, you just decapitate the hag, and as you do, you just grab hold of its head, and you see like the staff it was on just kind of like dissipates as the hag's body kind of flumps down to one side, and you kind of like leap off quite elegantly, and with like your sword in one hand, which is just like glowing, you just like hold up the hag's head in your other hand, and just kind
And
of
I cackle.
and then you see that as you've got the hag's head here like this, you take a look at it before you cast it aside, and you see its eyes just kind of like stare at you as you like throw it down to the floor.
Creepy.
Yeah. Pool of icy blood kind of forms around the area. You notice as well that as the hag dies, there's this kind of like blast of energy that comes away from it,
And the troll disappears.
and the ice around here all just kind of like begins to like rapidly drip and just melt away, and you see the troll's kind of form begins to like creak and just like begins to freeze in ice, and it just kind of completely freezes over as the troll's just like stuck there in its contorted position in the sewers, dead basically. Well done.
Is Defo dead?
Troll?
Yeah,
it's
that's
just
just described it. It's like frozen, completely dead basically.
Well, I thought it was the hag.
No,
Yeah.
I did that, and then a power emanated from that as it died, and the troll then froze over and died.
Sorry, I missed that bit.
But that's 100% dead.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's 100% dead. We don't need
Yes.
to
Well,
worry
I
about
mean,
it.
you don't really know, but it's like looks like its eyes aren't moving and stuff. It's kind of like greyed over in this like icy tomb it's in. There's still like a couple of mean locks around, but you imagine that the guard can probably come down and deal with them.
Sure.
But at the same time, you know a hag has like fully seemed to have set up shop in here as well. So, you as Polana might know that they're like it's worth just having a poke around to see like what effects it might have had in the area, things like that.
Can I say, with sort of Gesh being so engaged with the troll over the past few rounds, I'm assuming the web is still, just for the moment, is still present because it's intertwined in the web. I sort of step forward, and assuming we're now not doing rounds, we're just like role playing. I'll literally take a really long moment to breathe right in, and then I will just slowly but really, really thoroughly and continuously just set fire to the web. And like with the web being especially bound so tightly around the troll, yes, okay, he starts to thaw, but then his flesh just starts to burn.
Nice.
And I'll just continue pouring on the fire and pouring it on and pouring it on, so that there's no chance of him thawing and then potentially coming back to life. He doesn't just go from being frozen to being defrosted; he just burns immediately.
Yeah, nice.
And then he's just the flesh starts burning and it stinks and it's going all black and smoggy and horrible.
You see as well that like while you're like burning it, you see that the flesh is like rapidly trying to regenerate before being like melted again. It's kind of like falling back and then just melting again. Nice.
But I persist with it, and Dragos joins me, and we just burn him to ash.
Nice.
Just to make sure that he's fucking dead.
Yeah.
One of the things that Polana, you notice as the hag lies there, its body at this point just kind of like melting away into nothing in amongst the rags it was adorned in. The water that it kind of melts into begins like rapidly kind of flicking between like this kind of like icy color, and then kind of flicks into like a sort of like almost like stone before, but like liquid stone, before turning like back into a sort of like fiery moment and then kind of back into icy water again. It's kind of on this cycle in this little pool where the hag is.
Can I scoop some like
I
up
was
into like a
gonna
cup?
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Is this? Can I inspect it? Is this some of the shit that he's been looking
So give me a Arcana check.
Can I get
That
Dawn
was
to have a
gonna be
look
my
as
next
well?
thing to do,
Yeah, so you.
Oh,
can,
I've got pretty good Arcana. Can I do it with advantage?
with Dorwin,
19.
19. Yeah.
What were you expecting, sorry?
This
Surely
water.
Gash is going to be expected
Sure.
as well.
Also, did I hear you break the witch's
No,
So
fair.
did you hear
hag's thing.
Room?
No.
No, the
So
room is still there,
because
right?
he
No, that
froze
doesn't
solid.
That doesn't
make
sense,
sense,
yeah.
That would be.
Gesh and I, sorry.
So I'm going to scoop up.
I wanna be a witch.
Final form.
I'm very control.
But I'm like the cat on the front of the room.
Pile of ash on the floor.
Oh, nice.
Just to make sure that there was no way that he would come back and.
So 19. Do I know what it is?
Yeah. So you recognise this. You've seen it in the Feywild before, in alchemy shops here and there. This is what's known as elemental water.
Hey. What can we do with this?
I mean, you've heard Gesh harping on about it in your
Yeah.
travels.
Yeah.
Is there any elemental water here?
Yeah.
All through the caverns and stuff, he might have spoken to you about how he's interested in making potions, and it's important to him to find the stuff. So,
But I wouldn't know much in terms of what it can actually do.
I mean, with your experience and like where you're from and everything, you'd know that it's like an ingredient that alchemists use. Gesh might have told you a bit about it,
Okay, fine.
but specifics are just that.
Can I also check the witch's robes, the hag's robes? You said they were still there.
Yes, yeah. So the robes themselves, as you kind of like investigate them and look through them, seem to be just sort of benign robes.
There's nothing
basically.
in there. Okay. Shit. Cool. I'm guessing you're going to want to scoop up some of this shit as well.
Well, are you done for the moment?
You'd probably only be enough for like a scoop, basically.
Wow, it's a shame that I've already got it.
So yeah, after having fried the troll, Gesh will make his way over here, and he'll inspect the ground and see if it's become a source of elemental water.
Yeah, so you can see some remnants flicking around here. As I'd say maybe like Pilana's in the process of like gathering it into a flask or something.
Hands off my shiny
Hands off my shiny water. Yeah, I mean, Gesh, your eyes kind of light up a little bit.
No, this is an ingredient that I do so desire.
And I'm gonna, bottle this up and like cap it and hand this over to Gesh and be like, my friend Gesh, I believe you've been looking for this. Here, let this be a sign of the beginnings of our, a beautiful friendship from which we can.
And Gesh will take it and he'll bow and he'll say, "Your nobility precedes you, my lady. I shall surely concoct a potion that may very well aid you in the future."
Dope.
Very nice. Okay, cool. So yeah, I mean, Pilana, you know from having dealt with hags, is that they, they won't just be here. Like if they come to a place, they will come to a place with the intention of making it their home. And in doing so, you'd be fairly confident that she would have an area that she's in, like a nest basically, or like more like a hovel, I guess, somewhere in the network.
Cool. Should we start exploring?
Yeah, I mean maybe just like sort of you could say that if you want or something.
Oh, okay, yeah, sure.
Role play a bit. You guys have like finished the battle now. You're all a bit wounded and stuff.
Yeah.
So take it away, guys.
Does anybody need any healing while we are here and we have a moment of safety?
Would it be fair to say Dragos is maybe a bit timid at the moment, but like kind of staying close to you?
Yeah. Dragos is actually keeping his gob shut for once. And he's.
Does the ice wall fuck off as well?
Yeah, actually, you know what? No, I won't. I was going to say I would heal Dragos, but no, I'm not going to do that.
I would add
Just
one.
resummon him.
I'd add one thing as well, that as the ice has melted away here, the kind of stench of the sewer has become noticeably more pungent.
Well, sorry, what was all this blue stuff as well?
That was
Like
water.
sewage water.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
right, okay.
pool, kind of like.
I'm imagining like the sewers of
And
Oblivion.
you're all standing
like
here,
under the
yeah,
Imperial
and
City.
Enoch's just minding his own business on the side.
Yeah, on the
on the boxes, just
yeah.
like, oh, I want to calm down there.
Cool. Yeah. So, my friends, well fought. It's a shame about the lost guards, but we did well to overcome the.
Yeah, they fought well. They'll be remembered in the halls.
Oh yeah, there's one alive.
You can speak on their behalf, dear sir.
Yeah.
And tell stories of their heroism in death.
Because yeah, if we'd known such a beast was down here, we should have sent more men. But we're lucky that you were all here.
Well, we may not have all fit.
That's true. Yeah. And they also all probably would have died.
Yeah. I have dealt with monsters like this in the past, and they almost always create a warren, a nest of their own. We should explore the sewers and try to find this.
That sounds like a good idea. Gesh, I'd be mighty glad of some of that healing.
Come to me then, Enoch.
Well, why don't you come out of the sewage pile and come to me?
That's a fair point. Get me out of this filth. Alright, okay, cool. So I'll do it second level. 14 points of health.
Fucking nothing, mate.
It's fucking nothing, mate.
And as you do that, you see that a nice sort of like healthy, like pinkish glow appears.
I'd say a healthy arm.
Yeah.
A healthy arm appears.
A nice healthy pinkish glow appears to my arm, and I kind of like slowly start to move my fingers, and it's maybe just like the tips of the fingers that are a bit like frostbitten.
Still, yeah.
Okay.
And I say, oh, thanks, Gesh. That was my sword arm and beer hand.
Card flicking the fingers.
I do need them to be sharp. I think we've earned ourselves a drink in a couple of tavern games tonight, don't you think, Gesh?
Indeed, the silver sword awaits us.
Plenty of opportunities to win back some of that money I so generously gave to the soldiers in a feeble attempt to raise their morale. Now that we've killed the beast, it only seems fair that I take it right back off them.
Sorry, I was just having an important message. What was the footnotes of what you were saying?
Well, I just chatted.
Oh, he healed Enoch and then just chat.
Oh, okay, cool. Sorry, it's just so I got my mate would only ring if it was like an issue, but it's all good. So sure. Right, yeah, nice. Okay, so.
So are we gonna? Do we want to explore and try and find this nest? Yeah. How are we gonna do this? Are we gonna split up, or are we gonna to try and do it a bit faster, or are we gonna?
I mean, we can like sort of time skip if you want to go around as a group. We're gonna have to like role play every movement.
Okay, sure.
It's like.
Okay, fine. Yeah, let's just explore together then. Yeah.
So split into a couple groups or
Couple of
something.
groups.
Yeah.
Maybe me and Gesh can head down here
Yeah.
because we're there. Like
Yeah.
You three can go like down there. That seems
Yeah.
like the
Dragos
natural
would
thing
stay
to
with.
do.
Yeah. Stay with Gash. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, nice.
Nice. I mean the hag did come this way when it was trying to hide.
Yeah. Oh no, you came
Well,
round here
there's
and then along this way. We must have done because that's the only way.
There's kind of like
Oh,
one
no,
half
this
this
is
way, one half that way.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys go and explore that way. We'll explore this way.
That's a bit
Yeah.
interesting, yeah.
After maybe a couple of minutes of looking around, you guys going this
right,
way.
thanks.
Like you come across an area which kind of takes up this section here.
No, thanks for driving.
I could do one, yeah. There's a you see this area. It's kind of got like this kind of icy pile of twigs, which looks like something you might sleep on. And in the center of this area, there's this kind of like bubbling blue cauldron in the middle of the room. and in addition, you see that there's around the cauldron, there's 3 skulls, all of which are kind of looking at the cauldron. So at this point, you might kind of shout through the cable, we found something, or whatever you might do. Or something.
So you guys hear in your minds, guys, this way. Looks like we found something.
Can Gesh make an attempt to identify the bubbling blue cauldron?
Yes. Okay. So use your alchemy skill, whatever that is.
Yeah.
To kind of take a look at the potion.
Can we do it with advantage because we're all there?
Yes, we'll say that you're getting helped out by your... Oh, to be fair though, does anyone else really have any arcana? We'll say there's some magic knowledge which you might be able to chat about. So yeah, we'll say with advantage.
Got 14.
Is that with all your modifiers?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I would say that looking at this bubbling stuff in front of you, and with some information from Polana and Dorwin and stuff, you're not certain exactly like what it is or what it does. You would think that it's at the very least a base for magical experiments and things like that. The hags typically have quite unique or individual forms of magic that they use, which aren't quite the same as fully academic magics and things like that. They're more feeling based and nature based, sort of close to druidic kind of magic. It's weird. And it comes from a different source that most magics come from, so it's hard to pin what exactly is going on. The 3 skulls, when you kind of go a little bit closer to them, seem to just emanate slightly more light whenever one of you is closer to them. But yeah, the cauldron itself, you're not getting much from at the moment. Okay. Is there anything any of you would like to do?
Maybe.
Would you said that they work on different forms of magic to the general stuff. So if I did detect magic on it, it wouldn't necessarily give me a specific school of magic.
No, but I would say that it would aid in some ways, probably.
Okay, I'll do detect magic then.
I guess sort of says while Polana's doing that, why not one of us accompany the guard to above ground and see if this curse has been lifted once and for all?
Yeah, I want to know what all this is about, though.
Fair enough. We shall wait for you to find out.
As if it's a threat, I don't want it getting out of here,
Understood.
Well, yeah, it's a cauldron and some creepy shit.
And some skulls.
Spooky shit.
So Enoch's going to continue to wander into the tunnel complex.
Okay.
Just with his just because
it was in this room.
it was in that room.
Yeah,
Well, I am just going to walk down here and stuff, and he's the cauldron's not for him.
Sure.
Is there stuff in the cauldron?
Bubbling.
It's a bubbling blue liquid. The skulls are whenever one of you walks close to them, kind of emanate a bit of a.
Can I taste what's on the cauldron?
Oh, can I do my detecting my magic first?
Sure,
Should we do
yeah,
that
yeah.
before
Sure,
he fucking
yeah.
tastes it? Jesus.
I want to taste it.
What say we drop one of these skulls in the cauldron and see what cometh?
So
Probably a troll.
you find that using detect magic, the skulls weirdly they're emanating a bit of a glow. It doesn't really relate to any one of the individual schools, but it's not very powerful. It's just it seems like a subtle kind of enchantment or something like that.
Okay.
As for the cauldron itself, it's kind of a bit of an amalgamation. Different sort of magical colours are popping up in your vision. Also, kind of these movements of darker energies. You can't really pin it down, but it's definitely seems like some level of fairly powerful-ish magic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to taste it?
I'm just gonna touch it on my finger. I'm gonna poke it with the.
Sure. So you find that as you kind of dip your finger into it, you get a very cold chill over your finger, and then when you taste it, you kind of have this like telepathic vision kind of pass through your mind. Why don't you give me a wisdom saving throw?
Has he tasted it, or
Is
just put it on his
this
finger?
is this magic?
As well, yeah.
Yes, you can have. So you can have advantage on this.
13.
13. Okay, sure. So you feel this this sort of feeling come over you. Let me just get a thing here real quick. Okay. Yes. So you feel this this like sense of slight sort of petrification come over you a little bit. It's not like super potent, but it's enough to like make it challenging to move.
Stuff.
Yeah. It's not like massively fucking with your head or anything, but it's not pleasant either. And
He's within 10 feet of me, sorry.
Yeah, but it's he had advantage on the thing. It's like
okay.
it's not like massive.
Okay.
It's a right roleplay thing. It's
Sure.
really game changing. And you have this.
I figured if it was going to be
yes.
really dangerous, he would have double checked I wanted to put it on my tongue before doing it. So when he was like, when you put it on your tongue, I was like, okay, it's pretty fine then.
You have this kind of phrase just like washing through your mind, just on repeat, like different voices saying it, coming from different places. And all you can hear is, in these various whispered tones, is release from the dungeon of slow death can only be found through the loss of one with a heart of gold. And you just hear this kind of emanating various parts of the words and whispers coming through, but that's always the prevailing message that comes through.
Can you say that again?
Release from the dungeon of slow death can only be something
Found.
found. Why did I type something? Can only be found
Through the loss of
through-
one with a heart of gold.
And is that an ongoing effect, or just for
We don't know what that is.
It lasts.
Oh, the voices.
I mean, so yeah.
How long
It's kind of,
well, we don't know.
well, so
I don't know.
at the
Find
moment,
out.
it's not really going away. Your petrification is like, loosening a bit, and the voices are a bit quieter, but they're kind of still present in your mind. Maybe any of the more perceptive of you might hear him kind of say it under his breath.
be muttering it,
Might be saying it. Kind of,
trying to like think about what it means.
Yeah. You feel like as you're saying it, you're kind of like, you feel like you've gained a piece of information, but you also feel like it feels significant, but you also feel like you're kind of also not wanting it to like pervade too much in your mind, so you're kind of pushing against it a bit as well.
Okay.
Can I inspect the skulls?
Yes, sure. So
Or do an active perception or whatever?
yeah, there's no checks needed here.
Okay.
Can I also, just while we're doing this, fill a couple of my empty potion bottles with whatever this liquid is,
Yeah, sure. Yeah, we're happy with that.
just in case?
How many do you fill?
I think I've got 2 that I've used.
You're going to use both of them?
I think I've used 2 health potions this campaign.
Okay.
So as into the empty plastic.
Yeah, I know. But you don't want to spare one?
I think we just tip it out.
Yeah.
I should drink it, mate.
Neck in HP, health as well, full health. just
Yeah.
Yeah, true. Don't really need to remember what they said. I can just release from the dungeon.
Okay, so
Do you communicate what it does to the rest of us?
You probably see me stiffen up, and you hear me muttering this sound.
Okay.
yeah, you're probably not super communicative.
Sure.
You said
he's always fucking himself with like doing shit.
He's meant to be super cautious.
Yeah.
Boldly walks up.
I'm as curious as I am cautious.
Yeah, he values discovery over his. It's the one thing that
Especially
makes him more brave.
especially magic things.
Yeah. So as you look up, as you pick up one of the skulls, and you see that the glow that was emanating from it wasn't emanating from the skull at all, but something underneath it.
Oh, okay.
And under the first skull that you pick up, you see this kind of cataract eyeball, which is just kind of like looking around.
Can I check the other 2 skulls?
Yeah, sure. I mean, yeah, sure. So as you lift up,
Gross.
yeah.
Yeah.
Under a one of the other skulls, there is a kind of necrosis, crooked finger, which is kind of just remaining completely still. It's quite icy to the touch. And under the third skull is a lock of hair. A lock of hair, kind of like tied in a little bunch.
Can nearly make me a girlfriend.
Their finger and eye with the hair.
She's beautiful.
Cool. I'm probably gonna like pick up the eye and like look at it eye to eye. Who are you?
What are you looking at?
Sure. So I'm going to say that as you're kind of like looking into the eye, kind of staring at it for a while,
You die.
can you give me
An initiative roll.
let me throw them through. Can you give me a charisma saving throw?
+9, motherfucker.
Oh. No,
It's my highest
it's good
one.
if you succeed on this.
21.
Okay, nice. You resist. You have like an overwhelming urge in your mind that you're able to push away. That's just begging you to cut out your own eye and replace it with this one.
Oh shit. Okay.
I cut out my eye.
Could we do that with one of the dead bodies?
Like one of the
Guards.
humans or something.
Yeah.
I mean, you can. I don't think it's very like Planary.
I just want to know what this thing is.
I know, yeah, but you're also like a real person. These are dead bodies that you should probably care about a bit.
All right. Can I?
And they're currently bobbing around in sewage.
Also, they're not going to be able to tell us what they see.
True, but like, I
How
would
is
say
it?
if it might like control them or like take over or whatever. Can I like
really
pick
want
up,
that
pick
eye.
up the hair and the finger and see if I feel more shit?
Yeah, sure. So you want to cut your hair and cut off your finger?
Someone's got +4 to their saves.
Yes. So you can feel with your detect magic as well. You can feel a deep power emanating from these other two things as well. But you don't know what they do.
Okay.
We should put them all in the cauldron.
That's what I was going to say. Can I chuck them all in the cauldron?
If you want.
And I go, whoa. I'm not much of a magic expert.
Or word expert.
I'm like pretty
Yeah,
confused
yeah.
about what you're doing, but I was like,
You're in a different room. You fucked off.
You have.
You've left us alone.
Better not be putting anything in that cauldron.
I mean, but quite a lot has happened. Like,
Yeah,
you know,
maybe
you've
maybe he
looked at,
wandered
like,
back.
You know,
Yeah.
I think.
Exploring the burrows.
What do you think? Would I have had enough time when
Well,
like?
it's up to you if you would have walked back.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, I mean, depends if I would have explored like, you know. 20,
I guess there's not
like,
much. There's
40
not much.
feet.
Would I explored 30 foot in that time?
Yep, still sewage.
Yeah, I'm going to say I'll have, you know,
Walked
meandered
back,
back,
yeah.
leisurely, as you're like inspecting these like 3 different objects and like.
Yeah.
Trying not to cut your own eyes out.
Yeah. And I say, whoa. I know I'm not much of a magic expert at all, but surely we should find out what they do first before we chuck them into the.
That's what we're trying to do.
But that.
At this point, the guard says, "Well, if they're from that hag, I reckon we should just destroy them."
Whoa, mate.
Just saying whoa to everyone.
No, I'm just, you know, saying that this hag. It seems to me that she might have valuable weapons that we might use in the fight for Kulencrest.
As you say that, he just goes, "Oh, bloody adventurers, man."
Look, why don't you go back to the surface, and whatever happens here, happens here.
He goes, "All right, well, I'm gonna need a hand taking my comrades back to the surface."
So go and get help from the town.
We are far too important to be burying the dead.
I just flash him like a weird smile, like I'm not joking. Like,
I'll go and help the guard. I'll go and help him carry his shit. But I'm gonna pocket the stuff.
What?
Okay, so these guys are just going to stay in the room and they'll be in there.
With the cauldron.
Yeah.
We'll follow the magic items.
Well, I'm holding them. What? All right.
well,
I can
yeah.
leave them with you if you want.
We don't have to leave right now.
You don't have to leave right now, and you can just tell him to fuck off. You know.
Or we just be
No,
like,
but-
yeah, fair enough, we'll help you when we leave.
Literally 2 seconds ago, Will, you were talking about cutting out a dead
Yeah,
boy's
I
eye.
know.
Just a flipping character.
Yeah. I'm kind of flipping between 2 very different characters at the moment.
Well, I mean, you know, would Plana like, you know, these are hag items, and you're a ladron of the Fae, paladin no less, destroyer of evil.
Yes.
Polana collecting these.
You've resisted an overcoming evil urge to stick this in your
Yeah.
bottle.
And then I
You're
make
not
the
like a
choice
vet.
to do it on my own. Yeah.
I'm saying you may well take them with you, but I'm just keep that in mind with like your decisions and stuff.
Yeah. No, I think I would, because I'd be like, I want to look after these and make sure they don't fall into the wrong hands.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Perhaps we should ask one of the many experienced magic users back in Kulencrest if they know of any potion brewing knowledge that these might be involved in.
I think that's a smart idea.
Yeah.
Dorwin, I saw you. You had a bit of a moment back there. What happened?
Oh yes, the potion in the cauldron. It's certainly not for human or gnomish consumption. I think it has some nasty power. It also inspired some unpleasant thoughts, words that I've accidentally deleted. But you all heard it. Something about a dungeon and a heart of gold.
Release from the dungeon of slow death can only be found through the loss of one with a heart of gold.
But I don't know what that means.
Interesting. And I like go and fill up 2 of my health potion bottles of it.
Okay. Interesting.
Nice.
Yeah, I think I've used about 2 health potions. Well,
Yeah, probably more.
It's fair to say that you probably have a couple of vials on you. Given we are
Yeah.
pretty liberal with what we have on us and sure.
Yeah.
Well, how many vials am I allowed? Because I'll take that many.
Well, you said 2, so there you go.
Well, I think that's only because I don't know.
They fit in your bag. They probably weigh what, like 0.1 pounds or something. Yeah.
Sure.
30 grams or something.
Alright. I might like fill up my water bottles, my canteen as well with it.
Okay.
I really like this stuff.
Why?
Because I'm a devious little bastard.
Okay.
Nice. Okay, cool.
Yeah, cool. Should we?
I don't find lots of it.
It's Dorwin. It might be worth you taking the cauldron as well. It was
It's a big cauldron full of liquid.
pretty. Yeah, we can pour out the liquid.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly. We're in the sewers, mate.
Just
It's-
fucking mutant fish. Come storming in, guys.
we just create a much worse enemy for Kulencrest. It was. It seems to be quite a powerful magical artifact.
A cauldron. I've seen cauldrons before.
No, it's a magical cauldron.
Is it a magical
Yeah,
cauldron?
yeah.
I was just saying, maybe.
Well, I mean, he saw a bunch of magic stuff in it, but he doesn't, you know, might be the liquid.
No, he specifically said when I did detect magic, he was like, the thing gives the liquid gives an aura of some kind of magic, but it's not that strong. The cauldron is this like moving, shimmering.
I was
the
saying
liquid.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought you said the cauldron. Okay, fine.
I think it's just a pot, Pilana.
Okay. I'm still getting used to this world.
What is this magical creation?
What is this magical turd? I think we should take it with us.
Just all this sewage.
Dorwin, taste this stuff.
we're all taking the blue stuff. She's just collecting sewage water.
Okay,
Cool. All right. Should we skedaddle
so we take the items back to the,
to the
let the
babies?
bodies out. Enoch, offering help from afar.
Yeah.
Yeah, do this, do that.
Yeah.
What's your head there, mate?
What's your head? Yeah, go on, I'll put you back into it, mate.
Nice, and when you emerge...
How many litres of this stuff have you reckon I've been able to acquire?
Litres? I'd say a vial's probably about 300 ml or something.
Okay.
But then he
And
filled
how
his
much is
canteen.
water
didn't he?
And a canteen holds a litre, I believe.
A litre, okay.
Yeah.
So I've got about
1600.
2 litres.
Yeah,
Yeah,
600.
litre and a half.
Yeah.
When you...
Anyone got any canteens?
As you drag the body, like by the time you've dragged the next set of bodies out, you see that the kobolds have come over and are kind of like poking and looking at them, and you see the guard kind of sometimes goes, "Oi, back off! They're human beings, you know, not food." And he goes and like kind of like kicks at them, not trying to get them to piss off basically, and they kind of like skitter away back to their little area they've made. And
Nice.
one of them kind of nearby kind of approaches probably Gesh actually, because they're very interested in dragony things, and just says
Hey, are the bad things gone?
Yes, but we have brought some of parts of them with us. Brought some of
What
parts
do you
of
mean?
them.
For eating?
We're off to see Vanar, and she will consult us further.
Why, is she hungry or something?
Maybe, but not for these parts.
Oh. So, no food for us then?
Well, go and have your fill down there. There may be other corpses that you can feast on.
Very good. Very nice.
If you come across any humans, though, I do believe we have them all. But if you do, and we catch you feeding on them, you shall be executed.
he kind of like has a bit of like fear kind of like shoots through his eyes, and he shouts over to some of the other kobolds in like this very kind of weird like whiny broken draconic, which isn't, you can't even pick any words out of.
Can I not understand it?
No, it's just got like the same kind of inflection and stuff.
Okay.
It's like it's like Simlish in draconic kind of thing. And a couple of them come like scampering over, and they make their way into the sewer systems. Yeah.
Cool.
And you guys make your way back to Cooling Crest maybe? And
Yeah.
Should we go up to the mages and talk? I'll show them these things.
I'd quite like to go home soon. Sure,
Yeah.
I'm fucking night,
Yeah.
I feel like shit.
Yeah, it's 10 o'clock. To be fair, that's probably a good spot.
Done the battle.
Yeah. Alright, yeah, we'll pause there.
Cool.
Nice.
Nice.
We can I'll come to roleplay a little longer.
But yeah, where you guys are you going to Vanar or what are you doing?
Yeah, should we go to
Should at
Vanilla?
least
Yeah,
know
that
who
makes
to
sense.
ask, if not her.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you make your way to Vanar, and one of the things you notice as well is that since coming back to the surface, is the dreary weather is completely gone, and it's quite a nice blue sky.
I thought the weather wasn't a part of the feeling bad.
It wasn't.
Ah.
It was something to do with the hang.
Ah, sneaky.
The ice hag.
Yeah, so you find that the it's quite a nice day. It's still like really muddy and everything, but the sun is baking it away as it's kind of late summer, early autumn. Yeah, you make your way to Vanar's, and as you step in, she says, it's good to see you all again. We had some of the guards manage to slay a few of the meanlocks that emerged from the vents, so the plan worked. How did it go down there?
Not well, I'm afraid. Several of your guards have perished at the hands of a Bahur hag.
My goodness. I wouldn't have thought such a powerful beast would have made its way across the Fey Crossings. This is troublesome news indeed. We'll have to restrict the amount of teleportation being undertaken at the moment. I assume that with your return, the hag has been slain.
Yes, we managed to destroy the hag. However, we did, upon searching the rest of the sewers, find some of its tokens, some of its belongings. We wanted to bring them to you as they seem to hold some magical powers, potentially.
Yeah, so The artifacts belonging to a hag are often rare and powerful, often completely unique to the hag itself. Their magics are mysterious, unknown to me. If you have these items, I would very much like the opportunity to research them.
Sure, and I'll give them to her.
As you kind of place them down, you see she looks across them and kind of with her hand, she does like these weird, like slightly contorted hand signals. And you see these runes kind of appear around her hand and just kind of like move over to the items and just kind of like slowly settle down on them like snowflakes. And Dorwin, you'd kind of clock this as a sort of warding spell, just to prevent any escape from their ability, basically. And she says, yes, these are interesting artifacts indeed. I'll let you know if I find anything that may be of use to Coolin Crest or to you as the finders of such items. However, I would say that any boons granted from such artifacts would surely come at a cost.
Cool.
Well, the service you provided for Coolin Crest has been is certainly not gone unnoticed. The death, you mentioned the death of the guards, didn't you?
Yes.
Yeah, she said, the death of the guards is most unfortunate. We need every hand we can at the moment. But nonetheless, renown and payment shall come your way. I'll speak with Master Cress about this matter and arrange such things with you once I summon you back to my quarters. Yes.
Excellent.
For now, it sounds like, despite the nature of Coolin Cress, it sounds like you deserve to rest. Don't feel bad about taking the rest of the day to relax. Encountering a hag can be a fearsome experience.
It was indeed.
To the tavern.
Yeah. Cool.
Nice.
Yeah, nice guys, cool. We'll wrap up there then. Unless there's anything anyone else has to add or anything.
No, I don't think so.
I'm good.
Okay, wonderful.
Yeah,
Well, thanks for sticking that out, Al.
Yeah.
No, it was, I enjoyed it. Just
Get quiet.
can't engage with anything.
Yeah, I've had those.
You
days.
look shattered, mate.
You know, I just feel rough. I'm not.
You sure you're going into work? You sure going into work is the right thing?
Yeah. I'm fucking loving work.
Really?
Yeah. Even today, if I was like leaning, falling asleep on the wall, I was still like enjoying it.
Oh, this is so nice.
What are you working on at the moment?
We're building some bespoke. We're building a bespoke staircase.
Oh, nice.
Pretty cool.
Sick.
We
How
had
much does that cost?
Um.
Do you know?
So far, it has cost. Hold on, let me just quickly work it out. So far, it has cost about £3,000.
Just to build it?
I'm talking about labour and materials.
Right.
And it'll probably cost another £5,000.
Fucking hell.
So
And then
Is
in
it a
terms
big
of
boy staircase?
hey,
Is it like a big boy
Big one?
staircase?
yeah. So it's like
You got a photo of it?
So Al was explaining to me that it's like with this job they're having to like kind of. He was saying you normally get, for most carpentry work you get like packs in that you assemble and build.
Yeah.
But with this they're having to like individually figure each element out, which I imagine contributes a lot to it.
yeah. That's why it's but instead because as Oscar said, most new build houses there'd be a designated space and then you would buy a flight of stairs and then you would just fit the stairs. It would just come on the back of a lorry and then you just fit it. Whereas because we're having to make it into a certain space in a certain size, turning in certain directions, we're making each step as we go. Like we've obviously planned it, but we're actually building it, and it's really quite challenging. It's good fun.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
E6 plus 7s kind of thing.